Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.
TSC has streaming television services available in the Gigahood, delivered over our blazing fast fiber internet. Choose TV to fit your family's needs. Enjoy our basic package with all the local channels, or try the extended basic package with sports, news, music, and family entertainment. Download the Your TV Green app and use your Amazon Fire Stick to start watching today. Still need internet? Go to www.telcirco.com and choose the Connect Me button to complete the fiber connection form, and we'll take care of the rest.
Welcome to Ace Cuts Barbershop, a locally owned and family-oriented shop. Our professional team consists of Chase, Scotty, and Jake, and we strive for perfection in every haircut. It's also more than just cutting hair for us. We build great relationships and friendships with everyone that walks through our doors. So come in and see Chase and the crew at 1649 Salina Road, St. Mary's. Let's go Riders!
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Auglai's Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or auglaisequipmentrental.com or just call 419-394-7883. Auglai's Equipment Rental.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
The reviews are in. Crescent Players' live performance of The Carol Burnett Show is spectacularly funny, spontaneous, replete with nostalgia, and a don't-miss event. Or, you will be sorry. Get your tickets at www.grandoperahouselive.com or at the door. Make memories in downtown St. Mary's.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Grand Lake Health Systems Field. I'm Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. As tonight, we bring you the Division III Region 10 first round Ohio High School Athletic Association playoff game between the St. Mary's Roughriders and the Copley Indians. Zach, I'll tell you what, another picture-perfect night for high school football. It's a little on the cool side, but there's no wind, and I'll tell you what, it's absolute perfect night for this ball game.
Absolutely, Joe. It's a spooktacular Friday
Absolutely.
night. The calendar says Halloween. The thermometer says low 50s. We've got the smell of bonfires, the concession stand in the air. It's this perfect football weather in the Buckeye State, St. Mary's, Ohio.
Well, of course, last Saturday, you and I and Doug Spencer watched the game between Akron, Firestone, and Etley. And the winner of that determined whether or not we were going to Copley or they were coming here. And Etley won, and fortunately for us, they're here. We got a home game this week, and if everything shakes out and we win, but we could go to Medina next year. But Coach Fry says let's take care of things here and now. Of course, Copley comes in with a record of 7-3. They play in the Suburban League in the American Conference. Their head coach is John Kromalak. He's Coach said this is his third year at the school. In his 3 years there, he's compiled a record of 13 wins, 17 losses. And, of course, when you talk about Copley, you talk about their offensive power. And, of course, we'll have to keep an eye on their big people up front. They've got 3 humongous guards and 1 humongous tackle. Lucas Tilsch is the big fella, 6'7", 315 pounds, and he is a University of Minnesota commit.
Big number 71. We're going to see him out there. Not to be outmatched. He's got a big number 70. Is 6'4", 270 pounds, I believe. Nicholas Einberg. He's a junior, 6'4", 260, and he looks just as big to me. Obviously, Tilsch is huge, though, in that Minnesota commit. They've got huge guys on their line. They remind me a lot of Elida. We saw last week Parker Krim with the big defensive commit to Illinois. He was a monster on the defensive line. Both of these guys will play on offense and defense, especially Lucas Tilsch. So I think we'll see St. Mary's try to run the ball away from him again tonight. I can tell from the video that Copley's not quite used to a running attack like St. Mary's has, and we need to take advantage of that early and often. Definitely keep the ball away from the side that those big guys are on, but because their linebackers and their other defenders don't seem to be quite as capable.
And hopefully the runners, we can get the corner and then make them run a little bit. Wear them out, and of course we put our bodies on their bodies and wear them down in the course of a ball game.
Yeah, last week against Revere, they had a couple nice running backs that were able to cut through Copley's defensive line pretty easily. So I'm hoping that the Rider, the vaunted wing T, gets it done tonight.
Well, they've got some offensive players as far as the skilled positions are concerned, and one thing as a big question mark is Dane Weininger. He's a 5'11", 165-pound sophomore. He was their quarterback. He played through 9 games. I think in the 9th game he got hurt. And so now they're going to go with Anderson Madden, who is a 5'7" senior. So he played in the last ball game with them. But, kids heal quickly. So we never can tell if he's going to play or not, but we're going to go with Madden as of now until we see otherwise on the field.
And Madden is more of an athletic quarterback. Doesn't throw the ball quite around quite as well, but he's just as dangerous scrambling and taking off, and he can definitely, as we've seen the Rough Rider defense this year, he could take advantage of some of our weaknesses by scrambling and being athletic like that.
Of course, 2 other skilled players is Bryce Martin, a senior running back, over 1,200 yards this year, 17 touchdowns, and of course, and the other one is Andrew McKnight, 6'1" senior, has over 800 yards receiving yards this year. So they've got players in skilled positions that can do some damage. So we'll keep an eye on them throughout the course of the ball game. Right now, they're asking this crowd at Grand Lake Health System Field to come to their feet for the playing of our national anthem. As they do, we'll step away. We'll be back.
Calling all riders. Salina Cycle Center has all of your motorcycle, dirt bike, ATV, and e-bike needs. Need tires, parts, cleaning supplies, and riding apparel? Salina Cycle Center has you covered. If your bike needs tuned up or accessorized, mechanic and owner Aaron Schmidt will have you back on the road or trails. Stop in and see us at 6869 US Route 33 or check out our Facebook page at Salina Cycle Center. Let's ride!
Dr. Compton has been delivering quality chiropractic care for nearly 20 years. He's committed to helping you find relief as quick as possible so there's no lengthy care plans. At Neck and Back Pain Relief Center, most insurances are accepted and walk-ins are always welcome. Conveniently located in downtown St. Mary. To learn more, visit us online at smpainrelief.com and follow us on social media.
It's the name that you want to remember. Neck and Back Pain Relief Center.
Go see Eagle Loan Company in Salina when you need a little extra. Loans made easy, payments made affordable, loans subject to credit approval. Conditions apply.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
All righty, we welcome you back once again to Grand Lake Health System Field. Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Barrow for this Division III Regional 10 first round playoff game. Zach, we took a quick look at the Copley Indians for tonight's ball game. Let's take a look at the Roughriders and what they must do in order to advance in this playoff.
Yeah, the Riders, want to ride the home energy into the playoffs. We know Copley's here to spoil it. We talked a little bit. Copley hasn't had a playoff victory, we don't believe, since 2000.
Right.
So 25 years of not. They've made the playoffs several times, but they haven't been able to win a game. So they're here to play spoiler, and nothing's scarier on Halloween than a team with nothing to lose. I think the Riders need to obviously lean on Caleb Schmidt a lot. If needed, they need to be able to have a good night from the other running backs. And defensively, they got to keep the players in front of them. Copley has scored a lot this year on big home run plays. They've gotten their fast receivers and their running back. He's quick. He runs a 4.2 40. They've gotten them to make some big plays and score some long touchdowns. If the defense can keep them in front of them, keep that ball, keep that time of possession, as we talked about being so important for the Riders, then I think we've got a good chance of winning this game tonight.
Well, keep in mind the vulnerability of the defense has been their defensive backs all season long, and, of course, with the players like Andrew McKnight and some speedsters that they got. As you mentioned, the D-backs have to keep the receivers in front of them and not get beat deep. And, of course, keep in mind the Rough Rider defense has been without Parker Beam since about Game 2. And so it's unfortunate because he could add a lot of solidarity back there as far as the defensive back is concerned. But I agree with you offensively. Our offensive line, Keelan Baker, Cooper Glass, Xander Post, Savion Murphy, L.J. Ruane, Cameron Gallimore, they've got to put their body on these big defensive players for Copley, like Tilsch and Enberg and Anderson. I think the focus would be to wear them out. Hopefully Rammel and Fink can get to the outside and they get the corner, make these defensive lines run a little bit, maybe wear them out in the long run. But
I can tell you, as a center, sometimes I would rather go against a 6'7", 315 person than a 5'5", 315 person.
Really?
Because I'm not getting underneath him. I'm not getting on a 5'5", 315's hip. And they're just laying down and creating a pile in the pocket. At least with this type of guy, I can get on his hip and move him a little bit potentially.
Well, we're just about ready to go. The clock is reset. This kickoff is being brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's. Stop out and see them folks out there. Of course, Brady Triplett will do the kicking for the Rough Riders, and he's been very good. These guys haven't scouted Triplett on film because their deep guy is standing at about the 9-yard line. Now they're going to move back. I think they were thinking the Rough Riders were going to do one of them onside things, but they've moved back inside the 5-yard line. So we'll see if Triplett can put this one in the end zone and have the Indians start at their own 20-yard line. But here we go. This playoff game is underway, and it is going into the end zone. So it'll come out to the 20-yard line, and that's where Copley will start at 1st and 10 here at Grand Lake Health System Field.
Great kick from Brady Triplett in the end zone. That's what we like to see. Start the Indians back on the 20-yard line. Make them work all the way down the field. Joe, you had Matt Murray and Cole Mullins on the Bo Fry show. We get to see them here on this first drive.
I think they're going to play with some fire tonight. I think they've got a challenge with the big fella up front for Copley. I think that's enough incentive to motivate them a bit.
We are seeing number 12, Anderson Madden, in the backfield for Copley at quarterback.
And a quick pitch, I think that is Koskowski.
Yeah, that's kind of a typical first play, trying to get your quarterback loose a little bit, comfortable, just throw a little out.
So Anderson Madden is the starting quarterback for Copley, 5'7" senior. He's only thrown 32 times this year. I think that's Bryce Martin, I think.
Jalen Tolbert's the ball carrier.
Well, he said it.
Plays an Indian first down.
I think it was number 8.
Well, he said number
Jalen
8,
Tolbert.
Jalen Tolbert.
Indians will go 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line.
It's a name we haven't seen much from them on any
Not
stats.
at all. Nope. Put a man in motion. That's Owens. Madden's going deep to number 6. That's Koskowski again.
A lot of contact from the St. Mary's defender, but fortunately the pass was thrown pretty deep. And
I think that's good coverage right there.
Good job by Logan Payton of just, putting enough hands on them but not grabbing anything or pulling them or stopping them.
2nd down and 10 for the Copley Indians. .33 in a running back. That happens to be Ralachi Childs.
Looks like a big bruising running back type there.
He also plays linebacker on the defense. Childs again on the carry. Gets enough for the first down. They'll move to sticks.
This Copley team is very balanced, Joe. They run and pass pretty evenly. And I'm sure they saw some film with St. Mary's defensive line not able to tackle some of these zone reads.
There we go. Good job by the men up front. First on the scene was Matt Murray.
Good job of the Rough Rider defense of adjusting a little bit, and much better stop there, just 1 yard for Copley.
Copley's going with a no-huddle offense, so they quickly get to the line of scrimmage of 2nd down and 9. Madden.
Dangerous ball.
And it falls incomplete.
Great job by Logan Payton and John Youngs.
Pass was intended for McKnight. It'll be 3rd down and 9. This ace cuts money down for this Rough Rider defense.
Good pressure that time from the Rough Rider defensive line as well. Like to see him get it again here on 3rd down.
Man in motion is McKnight. We'll see if looks for McKnight. Oh, he's got him. He's wide open. And knocked out of bounds, but it's Andrew McKnight, the 6'1 senior. He had about 837 yards receiving this year, so it'll be a 1st and 10 for Copley.
Came out of the backfield, kind of in a wingback position, just a wheel route down the sideline.
Madden's going to launch one to the corner, and out of the hands of Jacob Koskowski. In all honesty, that should have been a touchdown. That should have been caught.
Yeah, right through his hands.
Yeah, Logan Payton kind of stumbled, and then Koskowski got behind him.
This is what we talked about before the game. They're a big play team. They're going to look deep. They're going to throw it deep on these DBs. They got to keep the guys in front of them.
Oh, nice job.
Jackson Rammel in there right now, and Compton. Those are not two guys that you're going to get out of a tackle from.
Exactly.
Great job,
Good job.
Compton. And
loss of a couple on the play, so it'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Copley Indians. Anderson Madden, the 5'7 senior at quarterback. 3 receivers to the left. They're all out in the pattern, and across the middle, a touchdown to Andrew McKnight.
Just a one-on-one play there. Andrew McKnight, John Youngs. and McKnight just gets behind him. Riders brought a blitz there, trying to put some pressure on Madden, but when your receivers got space like that, just lead them on.
29-yard pass completion from Anderson Madden to Andrew McKnight puts Copley on the board with a point after to come by Matthew Panzer. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard, Copley leads 7-0. We'll be back with the Copley kickoff right after this. Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub has partnered with Rider Nation Station this season so that every Friday night, Guarneri's can be Rough Rider Central. Guarneri's will be streaming Rough Rider football live every Friday night at 7, paired with your favorite Rider aid. Call Guarneri's during or after the game to place your pickup order for pizza, wings, or hoagies at 419-394-2244. Remember, Guarneri's, home of the signature Big Ralph.
Plus One Professionals Real Estate. We're dedicated to making your move smooth and stress-free with our Plus One perks and free use of our moving truck. Plus One Realty, where our agents always go the extra step. Plus One.
Alrighty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health System Field. Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. And this kickoff return is being brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes. Trey Moore and Dylan Fink will be standing inside their 10-yard line to receive this kick. It's a low liner.
John Youngs.
Picked up by John Youngs, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds by Carson Manson of Copley.
Pretty good
So
field.
here comes the offense for the first time tonight. We'll see how things start to shake out for the Rough Riders offense. They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. You see the game clock on the lower right-hand portion of your screen. 9:13 remaining here in the first quarter. Aiden Minerding will be your quarterback.
First drive was 80 yards for Copley, Joe. 60 of it through the air. 3 for 3 on third down conversions.
Dylan Fink will be in the wing to the right. Caleb Schmidt on the carry. Tackled by number 54. That's James Cruz. So we'll give him a gain of about 2 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 8. No, they're going to call it 3. We'll call it 2nd down and 7. Counter on back with Fink. He's going to bounce to the outside, and he's not going to get anywhere. May have lost a little bit on the play.
Dylan Fink, the ball carrier. Brought down for no gain.
Relachi Childs in on the stop. Also, we'll keep an eye on number 71, Lucas Till. She's the left defensive tackle.
Yeah, Cooper Glass, fortunate didn't get called on a hold there. Had his guy kind of bear hugged right there and right at the point of attack. Little screen pass.
Nice screen. Out to Caleb Schmidt. At 1st down, he's at the 50. And he's to about the 43-yard line, 42-yard line of Copley. Nice play here. As you can see, Copley putting about 6 guys on the line of scrimmage. Here they come. He's got people out in front of him. Nicely exexecuted.
Yeah, just only if you have to criticize at all, tell Caleb Schmidt, follow your blockers a little more.
Yeah. So that's a Fowler TV 1st down. Here go the Riders have it in Copley territory. 1st and 10 at the Copley 41-yard line. Caleb Schmidt will go nowhere.
Caleb Schmidt's a ball carrier. Brought down for no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
So far, St. Mary's has been running right at big number 71, Lucas Tilsch. You can see him right there, right in your screen. 6'7", 315.
2nd down and 10, full house in the backfield for the Rough Riders. Caleb Schmidt, he'll bounce to the outside. We'll give him a gain of 5 on the play. Maybe 6 on the play.
Traditional trap for St. Mary's.
Yep. So we'll call it 3rd down and 4 for the Roughriders.
It's always interesting. You get into the playoffs and you have teams that have not seen a trap.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the WBL teams have seen St. Mary's run a trap for 100 years.
Exactly.
But
full house in the backfield. Minerding calls the signals. There we go. We've got a Roots penalty flag on the field. It should give the Roughriders a 1st down. Mark off 5, move the sticks. Fowler TV 1st down. Compliments of a Roots Pub penalty.
Tried to stay on his tippy toes there and not go across, but James Cruz, the senior, just a little bit too far.
1st and 10 from the Indian 30-yard line.
Full house in the backfield for the Riders. Ball is placed at the Copley 30. Little off-tackle play by Caleb Schmidt. Give him a gain of about 1 on the play.
Yeah, 76 Donovan Crook, 6 foot, 300-pounder. Unblocked and just able to wrap up Schmidt right away.
Clock is ticking. Play clock down to 15 seconds. Plenty of time to get a play off here. Wing to the right is Rammel.
Pass.
They're going to throw it in. Rammel's deep, wide open. All he's got to do is catch it. Touchdown! Minerding to Luke Rammel. Touchdown of 29 yards. Well, I'll tell you what, nicely done. Nicely executed. Nice route by Rammel. Comes from his wing position and just gets behind the defense. And a nice pass, nice concentration. A lot of times you get out there by yourself and you kind of wonder, oh, man, your mind starts to play tricks with you. Can I catch this? But
beautiful.
So that was a Salina Cycle Center touchdown for the Roughriders. Here comes the Eagle Lending. PAT is up, and it is good. And on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard with 5:27 remaining, we are tied at 7. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the Rough Rider kickoff right after this.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community.
Alrighty, back at Grand Lake Health Systems Field, where the Rough Riders answer with a touchdown of their own, a 29-yard pass completion from Aiden Minerding to Luke Rammel. Point after touchdown by Triplet. Good. We're all tied up at 7 with 5:27 remaining here in the first quarter. This kickoff is being brought to you by Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's.
Joe, that was a 7-play, 65-yard drive for the Riders, 50 yards through the air.
Wow. Triplet's kickoff will come short. It's going to be taken at the 5.
Number 9, Jalen Owens.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 24, 25-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Copley Indians at their own 25-yard line.
Brings it out to the Indian 25-yard line, where the Indians will go 1st and 10.
Well, last drive for Copley was 11 plays, 80 yards, 60 of it through the air, 3 conversions on 3rd down. Would like to see the DBs adjust a little bit, especially on those 3rd downs. Got to keep the guys in front of you. Hope that your D-line and your linebackers get some pressure on Madden.
Pass intended for Jacob Koskowski. in his hands and out of his hands.
I'm not sure I'd be throwing the ball much towards 6 right now, Joe. I think we've seen him drop the ball 4 times already.
3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Madden in the shotgun. Puts man in motion. That's Owens. Owens has it, and he's run out of bounds.
Jalen Owens, the ball carrier.
Rider fans wanted a hold call there in 55 on that end.
Indians quickly to the line of scrimmage. There's a flag. A Roots Pub penalty flag. Procedure called on Copley. They'll move it back 5 yards. Sometimes you get a little bit in too much of a hurry.
Yeah.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for Copley. They'll send 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Madden alone, all by his lonesome. Pass across the middle, and it is caught. Oh, mercy my. That's McKnight to the 25-20 to the 10-5 touchdown. Well, I'll just say this. That touchdown wasn't earned. That touchdown was given.
Yeah, I mean that time
they had him. You know, right there. You gotta wrap him up, and then you can't do that. Yeah.
He's too good of a player.
Exactly.
That's the one receiver that we said is going to beat you tonight.
Yep. So on to do the point after touchdown is Panzer. Ball down, kick is up, and just like that, the Copley Indians are back on top, 14-7. So we'll take a break. We'll come back with the kickoff right after this.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
JT's provides unique menu selections in a casual atmosphere you're sure to love. Whether you stop by for a meal or catch a game in the bullpen, make yourself at home and enjoy. Food, friends, fun. JT's Brew and Grill. Come dine with us today.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Field, Joe Hurlbert along with Zach Farrell, Rider Nation Station. Glad to have you along, wherever you may be watching. Of course, after the touchdown, the Roughriders will get the football after this kickoff return brought to you by Varsity Lanes. Matthew Panzer will do the kicking for Copley. Dylan Fink and Trey Moore are back to receive the kick. It's a short kick. Picked up by Hunter Coldiron.
Pretty good return from Hunter. Like to see that they got some guys back there that can field those short ones and do something with them, get a quick 10 or 15 yards out of it. Definitely helping with the field position on these kicks for the Riders. Look, almost back to the 45-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Riders. Ball is placed at their own 42-yard line. 4:51 remaining here in the first quarter.
Joe, Andrew McKnight for Copley right now has 3 catches for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns. And there's still 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
Fink gets the corner. Nice move. We'll give him a gain of about 7 on the play. 6 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 4. Logan Childs goes in offensively for the Roughriders. Here comes Trey Moore.
Someone we haven't seen on offense too much this year, Logan Childs.
Caleb Schmidt, the ball carrier, gives the Roughriders a Fowler TV first down. We'll move the sticks.
Nice trap again. pulled some receivers out to take some guys out of the box, and good blocking up front.
Cameron Gallimore checks back in for the Roughriders. He replaces Grady Hughes. 1st and 10, Roughriders, Copley territory. Rammel, and we'll give him a gain of about 2 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 8.
Luke Rammel, the ball carrier. Gain of 2 to bring up 2nd and 8.
A little bit of space, but unfortunately ran into a brick wall there with a couple guys.
So we'll call it 2nd down and 8. 3:22 remaining on the Sean Barnett electrical scoreboard. Grady Hughes splits wide to the right. Fink breaks a tackle. He'll pick up a Fowler TV 1st down. Good job. If we get an opportunity to check this out on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales instant replay, look at the guards pulling. And
Savion Murphy and Cooper Glass, excellent job just driving their men down the field. We love to see it.
1st and 10 for the Riders. Ball is placed at the Copley 36-yard line. Full house in the backfield. Dylan Fink with the carry.
Dylan Fink, ball carrier.
It's a good inside sweep. Copley has no answer for it right now. Linebackers are not stepping up and getting any kind of penetration or getting in there. As long as we get a man on 71, right, you saw right there, took his legs out, he's not really getting in the play either.
Give him a gain of 4. We'll call it 2nd down and 6 for the Riders. Schmidt, well, he's fighting. Give him a gain of about 1 on the play. If you take a look at the Rough Rider offense set on the offensive line, it looks like they've overloaded the left side of the offensive line.
Yeah, Copley's not really adjusting too much to our formations, really, it doesn't look like. Usually we see teams kind of shuffle around more.
Pretty standard here as far as the offensive line set is concerned. Schmidt, give him a gain of about 1 on the play. So it'll bring up 3rd down, and we'll call it 4. Or excuse me, it'll be 4th down and 4. Obviously, I think the Rough Riders will go for this one.
Ball is placed at the Indian 30-yard line.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think with the defensive first 2 drives that they can risk taking a field goal here. Or they're going to have to go for it and try to get this 1st down.
Rammel in the wing to the right. He's in motion to the left. Long count. They're going to call. The Riders are going to call a timeout on the play. A Miller Funeral Home timeout. We're going to take a break. 55 ticks remaining here in the 1st quarter. Riders trail 14-7. Back in a moment. And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
All righty, the Riders face 4th, and we'll call it 4. They're quickly to the line of scrimmage. Oh, Rammel's open again. Touchdown, Rough Riders! 30-yard touchdown pass completion from Aiden Meinerding to Luke Rammel once again. Exactly what they scored on the first time. He just got behind the defense. Pass was perfectly thrown, right on the money. That is the Salina Cycle Center touchdown for the Roughriders with the Eagle Lending Loan Company PAT to come by Brady Triplett out of the hole of Luke Remmel. Snap down, up, and it is good. And on the Sean Barnett electrical scoreboard, it's the Roughriders 14, the Indians of Copley 14. We'll be back with the Roughrider kickoff right after this.
Hold your horses, literally. Here comes Rocky, trotting in with some big news.
Yeehaw, Rider Nation. The Rider Rooters give back to every Rough Rider sports program.
That's right. Rider Rooters help supply gear, scoreboards, and the extras our athletes need to succeed. So saddle up and purchase your Rider Rooter membership, because here at St. Mary's, Riders ride together.
Thank you for your support. Go Riders!
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Back at Grand Lake Health Systems Field, where the Roughriders have scored a Salina Cycle Center touchdown and an Eagle Lending Company point after to tie this one back up. And, of course, I just asked Zach during the timeout, when was the last time St. Mary's had more passing yardage than rushing yardage?
I don't know, Joe.
Probably never.
The St. Mary's Roughriders are sitting in the first quarter with a total of 118 yards, 80 of them through the air, and 38 passing yards. Luke Remmel, 2 catches, 59 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Not bad.
Not bad for the St. Mary's Roughriders.
This kickoff being brought to you by Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's. Triplett kicks it short. They'll have a return. Jalen Owens on the return.
Got to talk to Triplett about getting that down and getting it in the end zone. This looks like a dangerous kick return squad.
35-yard line, well, they'll go 1st and 10.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Copley Indians. Ball is placed at their own 35-yard line.
1 quarter, Joe, and we've got a lot of highlight reels for the St. Mary's Foundry highlight film.
Anderson Madden, senior quarterback, sends a man in motion. He'll give it to Jalen Owens.
Taylor Compton, tackle for loss. Great job by Matt Murray, too. Watch him come unblocked here off the side and just break down to keep the guy to the inside. Taylor Compton's not making that if Matt Murray overextends himself on that side.
So no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Copley Indians.
They're going to let it go to the quarter, Joe.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter here at Grand Lake Health Systems Field. On the Sean Barnett electrical scoreboard, it's the St. Mary's Roughriders 14, the Copley Indians 14. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this.
Are you looking for a fun place to grab a bite to eat and a few drinks? Then stop by Roots Pub on Spring Street in downtown St. Mary's. The kitchen is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The food menu still has all the classic favorites, but now also has some tasty new options. Roots Pub always has a game on and has live entertainment every weekend from some of the best bands around. Check out our Facebook page for a full entertainment schedule and daily food specials. Roots Pub, your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and a fun atmosphere. Are you in the need of storage space? At Spring Street Storage, we have several units to help organize your life. From 10 by 10 to 10 by 30, we have units to keep your valuables dry and clean. We offer monthly rentals and long-term discounts. Give us a call at 567-279-1536 for all your storage needs.
All righty, back at Grand Lake Health System Field. Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. Of course, there's the Lorax.
Got lots of costumes from the student section tonight, Joe.
I love the Lorax. My grandkids, when they were young, they watched it all the time. So it'll be, we'll call it 2nd down and 10. Ball is at the Copley 35-yard line.
Matt Murray.
Matt Murray, Compton Taylor Compton on the stop.
Pretty good job keeping keeping Madden contained there. And good job down the field. We were double teaming McKnight that time. I didn't like where he went right after that, which was down the field wide open, but we did have a double team on McKnight.
So this is an ace cuts money down for the Rough Rider defense. Big defensive play right here would be great. Look for him to go to the air. Look for him to go to McKnight or Koskowski. Right across the middle. And, out of his hands.
Jalen Owens.
On the year, Owens has 28 receptions for 225 yards and 2 touchdowns. So fortunately, it was just off his hands, so it'll bring up a 4th down situation for Copley, and McKnight will do the punting. McKnight averages 37.2 yards per kick. He's kicked 8 inside the 20-yard line this year.
Very good punter. Notice that on the film. Pretty good leg.
Nice punt. Trey Moore has it. Oh, they're going to get a penalty there.
Yeah, they're going to say block in the back. I don't like that. It looked like he had a little bit of – it was more of a block in the side, in my opinion. Let's watch this again in slow motion, see if I'm wrong. Yeah, he pushed him on the shoulder.
Sure does. We'll give it to our
We're gonna go to our in-house official. We've got Mark Sisko up here in the press box. Mark, what do you think about that?
Well, we cut that off a little bit, but it sure looked like he fell. Maybe this is a better look. We're gonna get a look. Yeah, I mean that's a hard one not to call, in my opinion. But I'm not down on the field, so maybe they see something I didn't. But anyway, we got the ball back, and here we go.
Our own Mike Pereira. We went to New York.
Exactly. Well, New York came to us.
Thanks, Mark. Mark Sisko up here in the press box, able to jump in and help us with that call. Close call, but we're not on the field.
Exactly. 1st and 10, Rough Riders. Ball's at their own 25-yard line. Give it to Caleb Schmidt. We'll give him a gain of about 4 on the play, off tackle. The Rough Rider offensive line, they're just grinding it out on the inside against the big people of Copley.
Yeah, if you're just joining us tonight, you might have a little jump scare when you see that
the
Riders have 80 yards passing out of their 122 yards.
Logan Childs wide to the left. Full house in the backfield. Turn, give the ball to Schmidt, a gain about 2. So it'll bring up a 3rd down for this Rough Rider offense.
A lot of space there for Caleb Schmidt to run. It's very interesting. Copley not doing a great job of really penetrating. They're kind of sitting back, but they've got such big bodies in there that they're able to kind of just trip some guys up or, be kind of brick walls, not to use that term too much. But
they'll bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Rough Riders. Ball's at their own 32-yard line. Wing to the left.
Caleb Schmidt
picks up a Fowler TV 1st down. That's probably one of his longest run from scrimmage tonight. But nonetheless, big 1st down.
Yeah,
Key thing is they get to move the sticks and get another set of 4.
Just runs right through that, runs through a couple arm tackles. Caleb Schmidt, 10 rushes for 32 yards so far, 3.2 yards per rush, getting some hard rushes tonight, hard yardage. But Rider offense has to keep feeding him the ball and keep trying to break him down. We're not going to get wide open passes all night, I don't think.
1st and 10, Rough Riders after the Fowler TV 1st down. We're going to go to the right with Rammel, and he's not going to get much.
Yeah, Copley does a pretty good job going horizontal. We haven't seen them really lose outside containment on any of these sweeps. They've had guys, blocking the sweep pass pretty well tonight.
If you look at them, though, their defense, they'll put 10 guys within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage.
And that's where we've seen St. Mary's take advantage of that on those passes.
They're going to do it again. Trey Moore will give him a gain of 1 on the play, maybe 2. So we'll call it 3rd down and 7 for this Rough Rider offense.
Trey Moore's trying to make something out of that, but you just got to run that stop route and just turn around directly where you're at.
If we get an opportunity and we got time, run that play again. If we can, yeah. Take a look at the pass. Look at the nose of the football on this pass. It's down.
Yeah.
It's a downward spiral.
Yeah, it wasn't the best pass out there to
But
Moore.
nice catch by Moore.
Yeah.
Not much after the catch, but at least we moved the ball forward. Caleb Schmidt stopped again for a gain of about 2, so it'll bring up 4th down, and we'll call it 5. And here comes the punting unit out. That'll bring out Brady Triplett. We haven't seen much of this throughout the course of the year, Triplett punting the football.
Sure haven't.
Back to receive the punt is Jalen Owens. He averages 24 yards per return on the kickoffs and 10 yards on a punt return. So he's dangerous. Nice punt. It's got the spiral. Riders are there. Now they got to stop him. Grady Hughes, the first player down. Nice stop by Hughes. Joined in on the tackle by Cameron Gallimore. So it'll be 1st and 10, Copley at their own 20-yard line.
Where they'll go 1st and 10.
Disappointing drive there from the Riders. Got to take advantage of when you're getting a stop against this offense.
Well, I'll have to give credit to the Copley defense. They have really focused in on our running attack.
Yeah, and they've done a nice job of putting guys in the right position and flowing to the ball.
Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
John Mullins.
Owens.
Big Cole Mullins says, I'm going to get my paws on him, and he's not going anywhere.
He slams him to the ground. I'll tell you what, I had, like you said, Cole Mullins and Matt Murray both on the Bo Fry show. And if Cole Mullins said 15 words the entire half hour, that was a lot. He does his talking on the field, let's say.
Pass falls incomplete. Intended for number 2, Adonis Robbins. Bring up 3rd and 15.
This is an ace, cuts money down for this Rough Rider defense. 3rd, and we'll call it 13.
Riders need to keep their eye on McKnight.
He's got plenty of time. Mullins. Oh, it's going to be close. It'll be a 1st down.
That's just McKnight coming back to the ball. That's just good pass and catch from the quarterback. Receivers are taught when the quarterback's out of the pocket, just come running back, look for that throwback pass. It's really hard to defend against.
There's Owens taking it to the left side. We'll give him a gain of about 8 on the play.
Jalen Owens pushed out of bounds. After a gain of 9, it'll be 2nd and 1. Ball will be placed at the Indian 40-yard line.
They're going to go deep with the pass. Turn around. Oh, and he's got it. Pass is caught by number 11, Carson Manson, just a sophomore. Again, gets behind the defense. Boy, they hustle right to the line of scrimmage, too. They're ready to go. As soon as the ball marker stick is set, they can run the play. They don't have to wait for the change. Owens, and he'll get inside the 5 and down to about the 3-yard line. Quickly checking in for the Rough Riders, number 63. That's Jackson Rammel.
Yeah, they got an extra down lineman in there here in the red zone.
Relachi Childs takes it in from 3 yards out. So Copley takes the lead again with the point after coming.
A lot of guys there in the middle. I don't know what they're looking for. just kind of sashayed through there.
Shoot. So the point after coming, kick is up by Panzer, and it is good. So with 5:49 remaining on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard, it's the Indians 21, the Roughriders 14. We'll be back right after this.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Yow!
Hi, I'm Sean Barnett with Sean Barnett Electrical for your home or your business, and I do support this pinch.
Already back at Grand Lake Health Systems Field for this Division III Region 10 first round game between the Copley Indians and the St. Mary's Roughriders on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard. Copley leads by a score of 21-14. This kickoff return is brought to you by all our friends out at Varsity Lanes here in St. Mary's, home of the state bowling champions.
Eerie, ghastly night so far for the Rough Rider defense. So far, 242 yards given up to Copley with 6 minutes still left here in the first half. 201 yards through the air. And Copley's 5 for 6 on third down conversions, Joe.
Matthew Panzer approaches the football, kicks it a little bit further, and it's going to go down right there. Cold Iron on the reception, his knee touches, and that's where the Rough Riders will have it 1st and 10.
That's tough for Hunter Cold Iron because you want him to definitely field the ball. You can't let that get past him and turn into an onside kick. But you hope that he can stay up and make a play on that. But still, nonetheless, 25-yard line, not too bad for field position. And Rider offense needs to answer.
Absolutely. So momentum has changed sides to the side of the Copley Indians, so the Rough Riders will need to answer. We've got a shift in the backfield, and we've got an offense. Cameron Gallimore jumped. So they'll move it back 5 yards on the Roots Pub penalty.
Not really sure what he was jumping for. The quarterback wasn't even calling anything out yet.
Grady Hughes checks in, number 9. Aiden Minerding with the play. Fink wide to the left. Turn. Caleb Schmidt up the middle. We'll get back close to the original line of scrimmage. We'll give him a gain of 4 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 11.
Ball will be placed at the Rider 24-yard line.
Pretty good job of at least getting that penalty yardage back. More manageable 2nd and 3rd down now, hopefully.
Here comes Ramel, and he's stopped.
Caleb Schmidt just not able to maintain that block long enough. Watch right here, number 38 on the outside. Gets into the guy, but just bumped him, and Ramel's just too far behind there to take advantage.
Now watch this. They have no clue. Now the coach runs out immediately and calls a timeout. So with 4:43 remaining here in the first half, we got a timeout called by Copley, a Miller Funeral Home timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Hey there, Rough Rider Country. If you need a van, truck, car, SUV, motorcycle, camper, boat, or any other form of transportation, come on down to Schaff Auto Sales. I know you got vehicle needs, and I got needs too. I need to know that you got the right kind of truck to get the job done. And I need to know that you got a fun set of wheels to cruise around in. And I need to know that your kids are safe when you take them for a ride.
Thanks, Aaron High, the car guy.
I'm Aaron High, the car guy with Schaff Auto Sales. I sell cars to Rough Rider fans, because that's what I am, and that's who I care about.
All righty. After the timeout called by Copley, check out the top of your screen. Watch the coach. This is like a Chinese fire drill going on out there, and he recognized it real quick.
Sometimes that's all you're looking for from the St. Mary's coach is just to have him burn a timeout here.
I mean, it burnt one for sure. Their defense had no clue what was taking place. So it'll be 3rd down and 10. Minerding goes back, hook and ladder. Oh my gosh, to get to Fink. Nice job.
One-handed catch from Dylan Fink.
Not a particularly good handoff by Grady Hughes, but nonetheless, it got the job done.
Grady was getting tackled. That was an incredible job. Incredible job from Grady Hughes of getting that ball out. Watch this. He's getting tackled.
Yes, he is. Yep.
What a play.
That was a Fowler TV first down. Riders have it 1st and 10 at their own 46. Riders shift in the backfield. Turn, give the ball to Fink. He's got the corner. It'll be a Fowler TV first down. Give him a gain of about 11 on the play. They'll move the chains.
So, Joe, what we're seeing here is that Copley, like I said, is not adjusting to the Riders' formation. So we're just shifting, and they're not moving, and that's giving us the outside there. There's no linebackers. There's no DNs on that side of the field when we're shifting.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Roughriders. Ball in Copley territory at their 43-yard line. Riders shift again. No movement by the Copley defense to adjust. Schmidt up the middle. Bounces to the outside. Fowler TV first down. Give him a gain of about 17 yards on the play.
Watch, look at the space on the right side of the line.
And that's exactly where he went.
We're just taking what Copley's given us now. It's a classic chess match here between the quarterbacks and the wing T offense.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Riders. Ball is at the Copley 22-yard line. Riders will shift again. No movement by the Copley defense. Right up off tackle again. Here comes Schmidt. And he'll be into the Dr. Mike Compton Neck Back Pain Relief Center red zone for this offensive unit. We'll give him a gain of about 4. We'll call it 2nd down and 6.
Copley, like Elida, like Van Wert, like Shawnee, has a lot of players that go both ways. And we're going to see him start to break down here in the into the second quarter and hopefully into the second half as well. That's something to look for here.
Wing to the left. We'll see if the Riders shift out of it. Doesn't look like they are. Give it to Caleb Schmidt. And it's going to be close to a Fowler TV first down. And they are going to call it a first down, so they'll move the chains. Ball will be placed at the Copley 12-yard line. Riders are starting to move some people off that defensive front now.
Yeah, Copley's a little confused, not sure where the ball's coming, starting to step back a little bit more on the snap.
Oh, and Dylan Fink slipped.
Big hole there if he doesn't slip. Let's watch this again. Good job, Cooper Glass. Good job, Caleb Schmidt coming through there.
Well, Copley's been a little bit confused ever since they called that timeout.
That's what the wing T's supposed to do, you know, the misdirection. Just when you think you got it figured out, ball comes from somewhere else.
Schmidt up the middle. I'll give him a gain of 4 on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6. Ball be placed at the 8-yard line.
Copley's, I think, decided to, instead of shifting with us, they're just putting guys everywhere. They're not as quite in the boxes like they were earlier, but they're just covering outside now.
Fink on the corner inside the 5-yard line.
Be real close to a first down, maybe a yard short.
It'll be 4th down. We'll call it 2 for the Rough Riders. Obviously, they'll go for it. Nice ball fake. So we've got a Miller Funeral Home timeout on the field. We'll step away. We'll be right back.
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
All righty, back at Grand Lake Health Systems Field, Joe Hurlbert along with Zach Farrell, Rider Nation Station, where the Rough Riders are knocking on the door. We'll call it 4th down and 2. The Rough Riders can get a first down without scoring. Ball is placed at the 4-yard line.
Riders have over 100 yards passing, Joe.
When was the last time that happened?
I don't know. 214 total yards, 106 through the air. 108 on the ground, though.
I
think the officials are trying to reset the clock or somewhat, or not sure what they're waiting on here.
116 on the clock. Oh, add a minute.
They wanted 116 on the clock. Big second here.
All righty, 116 remaining.
Just want to be precise.
It'll be 4th down. We'll call it 2. Ball is at the 4-yard line. As I mentioned, the Riders can get a first down without scoring. Full house in the backfield. Long count by Minorton. Now we've got a Miller Funeral Home timeout called by the Rough Riders. I think they wanted to scope out the defense. Now they'll call a play. We'll be back with that play when we come back right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Gibson, proud owner of Varsity Lanes since 2003. Visit Varsity Lanes for exceptional fun and mouth-watering food. Opt for our classic ham and cheese or choose from various other delectable options. Every Friday night, join Rough Rider fans in the lounge for food, drinks, and St. Mary's football. Can't make it? Takeout and delivery services available. Varsity Lanes is your go-to spot for daily lunch specials and dinner options. Whether you dine in, take out, or opt for delivery, Varsity Lanes, locally owned and operated, and the home of state bowling champions, and where amazing dining meets fun. Tempted? Visit or call us now. Have you made the call yet?
We did.
All righty, the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard says 1:16 remaining here in the first half, 21-14 Copley on top. Riders have it 4th down and 2 at their own 4-yard line.
So that last time that Minorton came to the line, he looked over to the sidelines for where the play was going. Doesn't look like they're doing it this time.
Dylan Fink, he's going to get the first down and more. They're going to mark him down at about the 2-yard line. This could be a Fowler TV first down to give the Riders a fresh set of 4 at about the 2-yard line, but this is a good camera angle right here.
Great job from Dylan Fink. There wasn't a huge hole there for him to get through, but he got up there. They're going to measure that now, though, Joe.
Well, we haven't seen one of these for a long time, a measurement. Nose of the football is just a little bit shy of the 2-yard line. We'll see what happens. Good camera shot right there. We'll look at it together.
Just short.
They're about 2 lengths of the chain short.
We have a replay of that. I'd just like to see where the ball was. Maybe if we have from the top. There we go. Let's watch Fink come through there. It's really close to that yellow marker. Can't really tell from that angle. Looked like he should have been a little bit further than where they put him, I think, but Can't leave it up to the officials. Got to get that yourself and make sure you got there.
This game's a game of inches.
One minute and 10 left for Copley to go 98 yards.
Yeah. Long count by Anderson Madden, the quarterback. He's going to give the ball to Owens. Owens breaks through. He's to the 15, to the 20. He's going to cut back across the grain. Still moving, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Roots Pub penalty. I think it's going to be a hold down the field. But it might be after the first down.
So this one's going to come back. So Roots Pub penalty on the play. Holding. Yeah, that could be very well. Oh, and there was a shove. Well, there's the flag right there.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like it's a block in the back.
And that's from the point of.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. The penalty is from the point of the foul, so they move it back 15 yards. So it'll be.
They're talking about it. It might be a first down where they set the ball down. Or it might be past the 10 yards.
Well, they're going to say it's
just short.
First and less than one.
Good tackle in the backfield from Compton and Zach Myers.
Well, they're going to lose a little bit on that particular play, so it's going to be second down.
Bring up 2nd and 10 at your own 12-yard line.
I don't see the 2nd and 10.
No, it's 2nd and 1.
It's second down and 1.
Copley looks like they're happy to let the clock run out, and frankly, we'll take it at this point.
20 on the game clock. 5 on the play clock. That should be a first down. That should probably end the first half.
Hope everybody will join me at halftime. We're going to have Justin Chisholm here to talk about the Rider Talk coming up. It's a Veterans Rider Talk. Very neat event. Also, the band will be doing another Script Riders.
Very good.
And honoring I think a different senior gets to dot the I. So we're going to try to have as much of that as possible again.
That's going to be the end of the first half. So on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard, as we go to the locker rooms, it's the Copley Indians 21, the St. Mary's Roughriders 14. The Riders missed an opportunity as time was winding down here in the first half, but we got another half to play. We're going to step away. We'll come back. But first of all, we want you to enjoy this edition of the Big Ralph Rider Replay, brought to you by Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub, home of the signature Big Ralph, Sub Pizza and Calzone. Give them a call at 394-2244. We'll listen to this, then we'll have Rough Rider Trivia.
2:47 and running, and the Rider fans can start to smell it and feel it. Back-to-back state championships in Division II football. Whoa. Hang on, St. Mary's. We've got just 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Tony brings him to the line. Turns. Hand the ball. Sean Lamb. Sean gets it to the 24-yard line. Well, I got to tell you, Tim Duncan, Skip Herkenstein, James Holtzapfel, Andy Mayer, John Gibson, Billy Kellemeyer, Billy Caper, and Jake Sutton up front have just done a superb job again this afternoon.
All righty, we'll welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field. We hope you enjoyed that edition of the Rider Replay. Our Rough Rider Trivia question this week is this. It's a salute to veterans. You see the question on your screen. Name the hard-nosed Rough Rider running back of the 2000 season that was named second team All-District and went on to be awarded 2 Purple Hearts while serving as a cavalry scout in the U.S. Army in Iraq and Afghanistan. So send your guesses to our comments section if you're watching us here on Rider Nation Station. And while you do that, we're going to step away. We're going to take a quick break. No, we're not. We're going to keep it right here. We're going to keep it right here as the Rough Rider Band is doing their edition of Script Writer. And, of course, standing in behind us is Justin Chisholm. And, of course, since this question was a salute to veterans, of course, Justin's going to talk about the Rider Round that is coming up a week from tomorrow. And it's all related to our local veterans, so it should be a great opportunity. So I'm going to turn it over to Zach and Justin, and they'll take you through the script writers, and then we'll be back with stats, and I'll check some other scores around the playoff area. We'll do that and more. All righty.
Sorry. Okay. All right, am I sitting here? I will do that.
Well, welcome Justin Chisholm here at the Guarneri's Halftime Pizzeria and Pub Halftime Show. Justin, you're here tonight because we're going to talk a little bit about the upcoming Writer Talk at the St. Mary's Theater. I guess you can maybe talk about how you got involved with that and kind of what the plan is for that, the Veterans Writer Talk.
Sure. I was contacted by Kim Ryer, who was putting together a book for local veterans in the area. And he did an interview with me and put my story in the book. Amongst other local veteran stories. And then they asked me to sit in on this panel next Saturday at the theater. And just kind of, it's going to be questions and answers on, what my story was, and amongst 3 or 4 other veterans from the area.
Yeah, it's going to be, I don't know if you've been to some of the writer talks, but
I have
you? It's just it's an amazing night. It's a chance for everybody to share stories that they haven't heard about local Rough Riders and some that have moved away, some that have come back. But this one's extra special with the veterans. Kim Ryer and Diana Pendleton Dominguez have done an amazing job putting a book together for highlighting the amazing veterans that we have. Because their stories just go untold so much, and so I'm so thankful that you're able to come and do it on that day. I don't want to steal your thunder of what you're going to talk about that night or anything. But how have you looked at the process of coming there? I mean, have you written things down that you want to make sure that you say, or is it just more of a conversational type of thing?
I think it's more of a conversational type of thing. Probably just like any other veteran, my stories are pretty much burnt into my memory, and I can tell them, 100 times. And I have told my story to friends and family, and it's just going to be an amazing night. I look at it as, you drive down the streets of St. Mary's, and you see all these banners, and you just know that every one of those banners, there's a story behind what that person did, whether or not it was combat or not. There's just every one of those people decided to stand up and say, I'll do what I can do for my country. And it's just the outpouring of people from our area that stand up behind our veterans is amazing, and I'm just blessed to be from an area like this.
And we have representatives from all of the conflicts and wars. I know that we have a late edition, it's not part of our graphic, but Norb Ricker for the Vietnam War is coming and talking about his story. He's a Marine that was had 2 Purple Hearts as well. So just an unbelievable group of veterans that are going to be there. One of the highlights that we need to talk about is the Yankee Doodle Desert Trip. So for those that don't know, Richard Bouchon is 102 years old and lives in Arizona and has a museum there and gives tours of this museum. So there is a raffle going on. We're going to provide the airfare, the lodging, and the entry into the museum. And and you have an opportunity to fly out there to Arizona and meet him in person and go to the museum, that's a really cool.
That would be an amazing experience. Yeah. The other members of the panel, we're going to have a Marine Corps veteran, Don Martindale, Korean War vet. Also Preston Keith, who was a retired first sergeant, also Global War on Terror as I was. And Christy Woodler will be speaking about her father, Ralph Dennings, and what he did during his enlistment.
So we hope that everybody watching tonight is able to get tickets to that next Saturday.
Next Saturday, it is a free event to the public. So please come out, listen to the stories. I hope this is the first of many where other veterans from the area can come in and tell their stories. I can tell you, listening to stories, a quick story about something that happened to me is we would have a Rakkasan ball when I was in, and they bring in all these Vietnam veterans. And the Friday night, we would sit down in the hotel, and you would just sit there with these veterans, and you just share stories. And listening to what some of these guys went through is the reason pretty much I joined for guys that paved the way for me. And then the next night, you would have the whole formal ball where everybody's dressed up, and you'd go have a good time. But just listening to stories, if you haven't heard a veteran tell their tale, it is amazing to see what local people from our area have done around the world.
Yeah, next Saturday, the November 8th at 7 p.m., free to the public, but the amount of gratitude and I think the interesting aspects of these stories are priceless. So thank you, Justin. You're on our crew here for Rider Nation Station. You do a great job filming for us.
I didn't get Cameraman of the Year, though, but I try.
Did they give that to Doug Spencer?
Yeah, it went to Kylie.
Oh, Kylie. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm glad it wasn't rigged by one of the Spencers.
I know. Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us, Justin. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have some of the statistics from the first half, and Joe's going to be back, and we're going to talk about what the Riders need to do to get back into this game. We'll be back with that right after this.
TSC has streaming television services available in the Gigahood, delivered over our blazing fast fiber internet. Choose TV to fit your family's needs. Enjoy our basic package with all the local channels, or try the extended basic package with sports, news, music, and family entertainment. Download the Your TV Green app and use your Amazon Fire Stick to start watching today. Still need internet? Go to www.telcirco.com and choose the Connect Me button to complete the fiber connection form, and we'll take care of the rest.
Welcome to Ace Cuts Barbershop, a locally owned and family-oriented shop. Our professional team consists of Chase, Scotty, and Jake, and we strive for perfection in every haircut. It's also more than just cutting hair for us. We build great relationships and friendships with everyone that walks through our doors. So come in and see Chase and the crew at 1649 Salina Road, St. Mary's. Let's go Riders!
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Auglai's Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or auglaisequipmentrental.com or just call 419-394-7883. Auglai's Equipment Rental.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your health care needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
The importance of quality driver's education for our teens is essential. Capabilities has provided classroom and in-car driving instruction for St. Mary's and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Live classroom and online options are available for our students. Capabilities also administers the Ohio BMV driver's exam for our students and the general public. Contact Capabilities today to learn more about our driver's education services.
The reviews are in. Crescent Players' live performance of The Carol Burnett Show is spectacularly funny, spontaneous, replete with nostalgia, and a don't-miss event. Or, you will be sorry. Get your tickets at www.grandoperahouselive.com or at the door. Make memories in downtown St. Mary's.
Calling all riders. Salina Cycle Center has all of your motorcycle, dirt bike, ATV, and e-bike needs. Need tires, parts, cleaning supplies, and riding apparel? Salina Cycle Center has you covered. If your bike needs tuned up or accessorized, mechanic and owner Aaron Schmidt will have you back on the road or trails. Stop in and see us at 6869 US Route 33 or check out our Facebook page at Salina Cycle Center. Let's ride!
Dr. Compton has been delivering quality chiropractic care for nearly 20 years. He's committed to helping you find relief as quick as possible so there's no lengthy care plans. At Neck and Back Pain Relief Center, most insurances are accepted and walk-ins are always welcome. Conveniently located in downtown St. Mary. To learn more, visit us online at smpainrelief.com and follow us on social media.
It's the name that you want to remember. Neck and Back Pain Relief Center.
Go see Eagle Loan Company in Salina when you need a little extra. Loans made easy, payments made affordable, loans subject to credit approval. Conditions apply.
All righty, we welcome you back to Grand Lake Health System for this Division III Regional 10 first-round playoffs game. You're listening and watching the Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub halftime show. But I'll tell you what, speaking of the band, as we look out here at the drum major, tomorrow at noon is the kickoff. Brian Speckman from St. Mary's will be the main drum major tomorrow. He will lead
for the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Best damn band in the land out on the field tomorrow at Ohio Stadium against the Penn State Nittany Lions. So if you get an opportunity, check out St. Mary's' Brian Speckman.
Pretty incredible.
Very much so. So as we talk about, here's something that was brought to my attention. I was talking to the public address announcer, Dave Voisert, and he asked me this question. 4th and short, the Riders go for it. Knowing that you get the ball to start the second half, would you have attempted a field goal?
Whew. Yeah, and
because it's a chip shot.
Right.
It's a point after for triplet.
I think
so. That gets you 3. Plus, you get the ball to start the second half.
It's easy for us to say here in retrospect.
Hindsight 2020, obviously, but
I think no. I think 4th and 2. I'm probably going for it. Especially how successful we were running the ball on that drive.
Yep.
I think that you've been taking that risk all year. You've got your senior running back. I may have given the ball to Caleb Schmidt, though. I'll tell you that. I mean, Dylan Fink did a pretty good job with what he had. It wasn't well blocked, and maybe they thought that everybody would be keying on Caleb Schmidt.
Right.
But I think I might have given him the ball there to try to get those two hard yards. Hindsight's 2020. But no, I think 4th and 2 I would have gone for it.
Very good.
Much longer than that, 4th and 3, 4th and 4, probably kicking the field goal.
Yep, kick field goal.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You see across on your screen, you see the Copley fans that made their way to St. Mary's tonight. What is that, about a 3 hour plus drive?
Yeah, hour 40 or 2 hours 45 minutes to 3 hours and 15 minutes, depending on traffic from what I saw. So Copley did pretty good, had a pretty good turnout for driving that long. I heard they were going to have a Spirit bus, but I don't see one parked over there. The team did take charter buses here, which is what a lot of the Cleveland teams have done when they've come this way, or the Akron teams.
You saw on your screen the Rider Nation Station tip jar. If you get an opportunity to support our efforts to bringing you Rough Rider football, basketball, wrestling, things on soccer, you feel, we obviously it takes funds to do what we do, and if you're able to support us, we would appreciate your support. See the QR code there. You'll be able to donate to the cause and help us continue to do what we do, and we appreciate the support that we've had from all of our businesses throughout the season and those that are donating online as well. Well, the Roughriders are making their way back to the playing surface here at Grand Lake Health Systems Field. The Copley Indians are doing the same. The Rough Rider March Band had a full show tonight. They had the entire half for their performance, and I tell you what, they've done a great job all season long. So we appreciate their efforts for their entertainment here of this crowd at Grand Lake Health Systems Field. What? I can't see it. What am I looking for?
Should we go over some stats for that first half?
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Let's look at some stats.
We're going to go through that first half stats. St. Mary's 11 first downs, Copley 9 first downs. Total yards, St. Mary's 215, Copley 265. St. Mary's 6 for 6 passing for 2 touchdowns. Copley 6 for 12 and 2 touchdowns. 106 net yards passing for St. Mary's, 201 yards passing for Copley. Rushing 26 attempts for 109 yards for St. Mary's. Copley 15 attempts for 64 yards. St. Mary's has 1 tackle for a loss, 2 penalties for 15 yards. Copley has 3 penalties for 20 yards. Third down conversion, St. Mary's just 2 for 6. Copley 5 for 6. St. Mary's has 1 punt for 38 yards. Copley has 1 punt for 34 yards. St. Mary's average drive start, the 34.3 yard line. Copley, the 20.4 yard line. St. Mary's time of possession, 16 minutes and 26 seconds. Copley, 7 minutes and 34 seconds. Aiden Meyerding, 6 for 6, 106 yards and 2 touchdowns. Caleb Schmidt, 16 rushes for 73 yards, his longest being 21 yards. Dylan Fink, 7 rushes for 32 yards. Luke Rammel, 3 rushes for 4 yards. Receiving, Luke Rammel, 2 for 2 for 59 yards and 2 touchdowns. Caleb Schmidt, 1 reception for 21 yards, and Dylan Fink, 1 reception for 19 yards on that hook and ladder. For Copley, Anderson Madden, 6 for 12, 201 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Owens, 10 rushes, 43 yards. Ralishai Childs, 4 rushes for 19 yards, and Anderson Madden, 1 rush for 2 yards. So overall, Joe, just like we saw on the field, very evenly matched statistically in that first half.
It is. Let's see if I can pull up some other scores around the area as far as playoff football tonight. Of course, Lima Seniors defeating Aiken by a score of 32-6 in the Division II Region 8 first round game. Of course, Shawnee in Division III Region 10, our region, their first round game. They lead Holy Name by a score of 13-3. And then we'll jump on down here and see that Coldwater is defeating Covington at the half 34-0 in the Division 6 Region 24 first round game. Anna is beating Deer Park in Division 4 Region 24 first round game. And Minster is trailing Sidney Lehman Catholic in the second quarter by a score of 22-13. Fort Recovery is winning over Cincinnati College Prep. New Bremen leads Ansonia at the half 16-8 in the Division 7 Region 28 first round game. And I believe that takes care of all the teams playing tonight around the Rider Nation Station area. And so best of luck to those teams around us. We always cheer for the teams around us to see them move on. Of course, Marion Local, obviously in the top 4 in their region, gets a first round bye. So obviously next week they'll have a home game to whoever they play. So here we go. The Rough Riders will have the football to start the second half. They'll receive the Varsity Lanes kickoff. Both teams huddled around their special teams coaches. So this will be an important drive for the Rough Riders, Zach, to start the second half. Of course, they got down to within the 2-yard line and was turned away on 4th and short. But again, big plays have been the bugaboo for this Rough Rider defense. They've allowed Copley a number of big plays in the first half. couple of them has resulted in scores. So the Rough Rider defensive secondary has to tighten things up a bit, and the Rough Rider offense has to continue to put some bodies on these big people defensively for Copley. And we'll see how this all shakes out. We still have 24 minutes of football to play. We have 1:36 remaining as they're going to let this one wind down, and then we'll get the second half underway.
Joe, while we're waiting, we do have a winner for the trivia.
All right. Well, let me read it once again. So the trivia question was this. Name the hard-nosed Rough Rider running back of the 2000 season that was named second team All-District and went on to be awarded 2 Purple Hearts while serving as a cavalry scout in the U.S. Army in Iraq and Afghanistan. The answer is Sergeant Eli Holsinger. And you see his military picture in his time with the Rough Riders. Of course, Eli, unfortunately, was tragically killed when he lost his life this past March in a motor vehicle accident. His 2 sons, Eli and Tyler, are currently on this year's team. So,
congratulations to the Bucks. I'm not sure who you are.
Who?
The Bucks.
The Bucks.
We'll see if we can get a name here.
Is that like the Bears?
Yeah, I think so.
The Bears.
The Bucks 2003.
The Bucks 2003. Congratulations to thee. You can pick up your gift card to receive a 15-inch pizza from Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub at Lower Yelton State Farm Insurance next week during regular business hours. So congratulations once again to the Bucks. All righty.
Riders need to get the ball here and march down the field and score. You know, they can not let Copley get up by 2 touchdowns in this game.
This kickoff return is being brought to you by Varsity Lanes. It's a short kick. Hits the turf, bounces around, picked up by Trey Moore. Trey Moore gets it out to about the 43-yard line before it's blown down. We've got a player down for Copley at the top of the screen. So while they attend to him, we're going to take a Miller Funeral Home timeout, and then we'll be back while they attend to the injured Copley player. St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
In need of a marketing idea for your business or organization? From concept to execution, we are your go-to for promotional products, signage, apparel, print materials, graphic design, and fundraising. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider-owned business with over 50 years of marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Call Sissy or Gail today to get started.
St. Mary's traditions include football, SMAB, and Fowler's TV. Founded in 1957 by Richard and Peggy, Fowler's TV is celebrated, like a Rough Rider first down, for its dedication to high-quality electronics, custom installations of indoor and outdoor TVs, Sonos sound systems, surveillance systems, and so much more. With 12 months of special financing available on approved credit, shopping local has never been better. Fowler's knowledgeable and friendly staff uphold the tradition of exceptional customer care, servicing only what they sell with the same or next day service.
Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub has partnered with Rider Nation Station this season so that every Friday night, Guarneri's can be Rough Rider Central. Guarneri's will be streaming Rough Rider football live every Friday night at 7, paired with your favorite Rider aid. Call Guarneri's during or after the game to place your pickup order for pizza, wings, or hoagies at 419-394-2244. Remember, Guarneri's, home of the signature Big Ralph. All righty, the injured player for Copley was Nyland Garden a 5'10", 160-pound senior, so he's being helped to the sideline where they'll attend to him. But the Riders will have it 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Defense jumps, but they can get back. Caleb Schmidt off right tackle.
Joe DeBuck's 2003 is James Everidge.
James Everidge.
Yeah, I thought so. I couldn't tell from the picture for sure, though. Didn't want to call him out. So congratulations, James Everidge. Knew that the correct answer was Eli Holsinger.
He had a pretty good career as a running back.
Yeah, I was junior high during that. Loved to see the running backs back then.
Counter back with Dylan Fink. Spin move, another spin move. Gets it across midfield. That'll be a Fowler TV first down. As Dylan Fink shakes and bakes his way to a first down, ball will be placed right at the 50-yard line.
Great job handling 71 there from Gallimore. Cameron Gallimore, 19, got on his hip, moved him to the side. Dylan Fink did the rest.
Hughes to the top of the screen. Give the ball to Caleb Schmidt. He'll bounce to the outside. He needs a block.
Caleb Schmidt, the ball carrier.
Schmidt, the ball carrier, and he was stopped on the play by number 8. That's Jalen Tolbert.
From the Indian 43-yard line.
So it'll be second down. We're going to call it 3 on the Sean Barnett electrical scoreboard.
Riders going with a little bit of misdirection. Luke Rammel's in motion on that last one.
Motion again. Give it to him. He's got blockers out front. He's got the corner. It'll be a Fowler TV first down.
Caleb Schmidt with a nice seal block on the outside there to keep that opened up.
That'll be a Fowler TV first down. They'll move the chains. Of course, right now the Riders are starting to run a little bit wide.
Luke pushed out of bounds at the Indian 38-yard line.
Hughes will go wide to the right. Fink in motion. They'll give it to Caleb Schmidt. He'll bounce to the outside, keeps his legs moving. We'll give him a gain of 2 on the play. We'll call it second down and 8.
Number 8, Jalen Tolbert for Copley is impressive. He's been in a lot of the tackles and moving around nicely. He's a DB, but he's playing like a linebacker out there. 5'8", 156 pounds.
He's got a nose for the football. Grady Hughes wide to the right. Caleb Schmidt.
Caleb Schmidt on the carry.
Getting him a gain of about 5 on the play. So it'll be third down. We'll call it 3rd and 3.
Great job, Savion Murphy, getting inside out on that D tackle coming across.
That's a play to ask Bill Krug. His knees didn't literally touch anything until he rolled over. Does he get that spot?
I think that the helmet counts as being down.
Even if it doesn't hit the ground?
I thought it touched the ground there.
It could have. I thought he just did a somersault over him. Anyhow, Caleb Schmidt on the carry again. He's going to be close. Yep, it'll be a Fowler TV first down.
Yeah, the official on the far side couldn't see where he was, but the official down here at the bottom of the screen clearly saw that he fell past the first down and called the first down right away. That was some extra second effort from Caleb Schmidt there. Look at him keep his legs turning.
Overloaded to the right as far as their offensive line is concerned. Turn, give the ball. Ooh, mercy. It's a Fink. If he can break that, they're going to get him.
He's still moving.
Boy, Dylan Fink will give you everything he's got and more. Unfortunately for the Roughriders, it's going to set him back about 7 yards, so it'll be third down.
Second and 17. Ball be
Second down and 17 for the Roughriders. Ball is on their own 35-yard line. We'll see if the Roughriders go to the air.
Hendrick Sickles with the blitz, and that just screwed up the up-front assignments for blocking. Nobody covered him as he came through the A-gap.
They're going up top. Oh, just overthrows Dylan Fink. You mentioned Hendrick Sickle. He leads this team in tackles with 117, 18 tackles for loss.
Yeah, he's a stud too. Polecat, Joe.
Here we go, polecat formation. There's a couple of Copley. They have no idea what they're doing.
Wide open.
There he is. Oh, man. That was 6 points.
Luke Rammel again.
Wow. So that'll bring up 4th down and 17, and that'll bring on Brady Triplett to do the punting. We'll see if we can get it inside the 10-yard line.
30.
We got a Miller Funeral Home timeout called on the floor with 7:34 remaining here in the third quarter on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard. We'll step away. We'll be right back. Alrighty, back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field, Rider Nation Station. Glad to have you along. I'm Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. Hope you're enjoying Division III Region 10 first round action from Grand Lake Health Systems Field. Triplett is on the field. 35, this will be a 45-yard field goal. 45-yard attempt. But they can also fake this one, too, because Luke Rammel's a pretty good athlete.
I think it's sitting on the 42. It's a 52-yard field goal.
Oh, from where he puts it down. There's a fake. He's got him open.
John Young.
Nice job. John Young cut back in. He's got a touchdown, Roughriders! Woo!
Penalty on the play.
Nowhere. Oh, I see it. Now there's a Roots Pub penalty flag on the field. How could it be illegal? What's the deal? Come on. You're right, that would have been a 52-yard field goal.
Right.
I was looking at where the ball was snapped from. Oh, Owen Ott's got his hands on his head. We may have to call our veteran official, Mark Cisco, in on this one. Well, Copley's saying they're going off. Their defense is going off the field.
Where'd you catch the ball at, Joe? Will they run it? We haven't got a signal yet.
Trying to bring over Mark Cisco, or
well, Zach, we haven't got a signal yet. Let's just see where he catches the football here. And he's behind the line. Well, or is he? Yeah, he is.
No, he's past the line.
No. Well, he was. Yeah. He was. But I don't know. I haven't seen the signal. I don't know what they're talking about. Probably an ineligible receiver downfield. Oh, they're going to go get the rule book and show him. So, and which is the coach's right to hold on a second. Let me go confer.
Oh, are they saying that it's a wrong, that it was an illegal man down, illegal man?
Yes.
95? You're saying that he's not.
No, he's in.
It's 90. It's 95. Christopher Schreier.
So where was he?
Can we go back to the original?
He was on.
Let's see where 95 was lined up on the field goal.
All the way back.
All the way back, please.
If he's only in, he's eligible. If he lines up as a tight end, he's eligible. Yes. There's Owen Ott.
He's 95 is right there.
He's eligible.
The officials up here say that 95 is eligible. That's an eligible man downfield.
And I talked to Bill Krug about this during rules of the game off air and he said they officials bring their book and they've set it at the goal line by the goal post, and that's what they're referring. They're going to the rule book, and you see them right there.
I've never seen this before. Have you?
No, but he says Bill says that's where we put them. Mark Cisco down there, I heard him said the touchdown should stand.
With the penalty on the, my question for Mark is, with the penalty on the field, can they waive it and say the result of the play was a touchdown?
That would be nice.
I don't. Is that an option?
Well, this is kind of interesting. We got Mark Cisco on the end of the press box talking to Bill Krug on the other end of the press box. Danny Kraft, former official, in the press box. And
Mark, can we have you come down?
And I don't even think they know what they're doing.
Go ahead, Jim.
Okay, Joe.
So what'd you come up with?
So here's what we're hearing from the St. Mary's coaching box: is that they're claiming that the holder cannot get up and run with the football.
What do you mean he can't run with the football?
But he can. Now, the question becomes, was he down or was he not? Well, I don't know. It looked like he was coming up, but he can still, they're in a scrimmage kick formation, and he can get up and go with it. Is it, though? Okay, so...
But keep in mind, they don't have
replay.
They can't see what we see.
Yes, but the holder can get up and go with it. He can't pitch it or throw it or hand it off to the kicker. But he's got to get up to do something with it.
He does.
And he does.
And he throws it.
And this should stand. It should, but I'm not on the field anymore.
So they're still working on it. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll gather our wits about us, and we'll come back, and hopefully we'll have an answer to what just took place. We'll take a break. We'll be back.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
JT's provides unique menu selections in a casual atmosphere you're sure to love. Whether you stop by for a meal or catch a game in the bullpen, make yourself at home and enjoy. Food, friends, fun. JT's Brew and Grill. Come dine with us today.
And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
All righty, the officials are still hashing it out underneath the goalposts. They're looking at the rule book, but now we're thinking number 95, Christopher Schreier, which what we looked at earlier. He is an eligible receiver. And even though he was 7 yards past Grady Hughes when he received, he's an eligible receiver, so he could be anywhere.
Can we get one more replay? So 95 is on the
right
end,
there.
not covered up. 44 is in the backfield. So he's eligible, right?
He's eligible.
Mark Sisko says he's eligible.
So now the question lies on what the holder can do.
So we're not sure if they're looking at that, whether 95. Now, there's nothing wrong with his number being 95, right? No problem with that. We're not sure if it's because of him being on the end and being an eligible receiver, or if they're looking at the holder being down with his knee on the ground when the ball was snapped. Players trying to stay loose on the field. So let's watch this one more time here.
So if he's eligible, we're going to focus on the holder, Luke Rammel, and his knee is coming up.
Yeah, I don't think he's down there. And that flag should have been by the referee, not by the wing guy.
Right, and the wing guy threw the flag, not the referee. So maybe and where he threw the flag was towards the downfield. So I thought maybe it was the illegal man downfield.
So we still have officials looking in the book.
Mark, it doesn't matter whether his knee is down or up when he catches the ball, right? He can be down as long and he can stand back up as long as he doesn't go back down. All right.
So I think this play stands.
We might have to just skip rules of the game this week if
we're doing it right now.
We've had a 20-minute rule of the game right here. We just were talking this week with Bill Krug. I don't think it was on the air about that they have their rule books underneath the goalpost, and we said we've never seen that before. That's never come up, but.
So we've got 7 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Riders trail 21-14 on the Sean Barnett electrical scoreboard. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to step away. And we'll come back, and again, hopefully we'll have this resolved when we come back right after this.
Miller Funeral Home has been serving the Rough Rider community in its time of need since the 70s. Our business is a family affair, dedicated to serving families with integrity, dignity, and compassion. Miller Funeral Home, proud to be a supporter of the Rough Rider community. Plus One Professionals Real Estate. We're dedicated to making your move smooth and stress-free with our Plus One perks and free use of our moving truck. Plus One Realty, where our agents always go the extra step. Plus One.
Hold your horses, literally. Here comes Rocky, trotting in with some big news.
Yeehaw, Rider Nation. The Rider Rooters give back to every Rough Rider sports program.
That's right. Rider Rooters help supply gear, scoreboards, and the extras our athletes need to succeed. So saddle up and purchase your Rider Rooter membership, because here at St. Mary's, Riders ride together.
Thank you for your support. Go Riders!
Are you looking for a fun place to grab a bite to eat and a few drinks? Then stop by Roots Pub on Spring Street in downtown St. Mary's. The kitchen is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The food menu still has all the classic favorites, but now also has some tasty new options. Roots Pub always has a game on and has live entertainment every weekend from some of the best bands around. Check out our Facebook page for a full entertainment schedule and daily food specials. Roots Pub, your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and a fun atmosphere.
All righty, we welcome you back. You see the three referees that were huddled at the goal post going over the rule book. They do have something in their hand. I don't know if it's the rule book or what the case may be, but now they got to explain it to the head coaches, and we'll see how that shakes out. We'll keep an eye on it.
It's unbelievable because you and I were talking with Bill Krug earlier this week and looking, and he talked about how they have the rule books underneath the goalposts, and they go and review it.
So this all started at 7:25 in the third quarter.
Yes.
Go in there and ask for the coach's thing and talk to him. Say, hey,
So we'll see how this all shakes out. Head referees talking to the coaching staff of St. Mary's. We had six eyes from officials on this up here, and they think it should stand. Uh-oh. Doesn't look like Coach Fry is elated.
Good time to remind everybody that there's an official shortage in the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and
if you're interested in becoming an official, they have a website that you can go and check out their QR code and get registered to take some. And most of the officiating classes where they used to go to take them, you can do them mostly online.
And so we appreciate that these guys got a tough job to do on the field.
They do.
Regardless of the answer here, sometimes it's not good for either side. Offense. I heard offense is on the field. Extra point.
Well, the touchdown, it looks like it may stand. To the 10.
Play was good. We got an extra point.
No, I think this is what I'm hearing.
Oh, the whistle.
An inadvertent whistle where he was at the 10-yard line. So I think they're talking about they're going to place the ball at the 10. That I don't agree with either. Well, apparently it was a legal play. Right.
So what we believe is that the play was good. We had an inadvertent whistle though when the receiver was at the 10-yard line. So it's Rough Rider ball, first and goal from the 10-yard line.
So here we go.
After all that,
full house in the backfield. We'll see if the Rough Riders can make good on it. Caleb Schmidt gets it down to about the 6-yard line. We'll give him a gain of 4. We'll call it second down and goal.
They found they didn't do it on purpose, but they kind of split the baby there.
They did.
We got the play, but the whistle stopped the play on the 10-yard line.
Yeah. So the inadvertent whistle probably came when the flag was thrown, trying to
call it dead.
Yep. All right, full house. Pitch to Schmidt. If he gets the no. Boy, I tell you what, Copley pursues. And again, that's Hendrick Sickles chasing him down. Of course, he's a pretty decent linebacker.
He sure is. The Copley's speed left and right is really good. And they've got guys down low that are huge. So
Grady Hughes checks in. Aiden Meinerding comes back in with the play. It'll be third down and goal. Clock is running. 6:15 remaining here in the third. Riders trail by 7 on the Sean Barnett electrical scoreboard. Ramel in motion. Counter back to Dylan Fink, and he'll go nowhere.
Field goal team's coming out for St. Mary's.
Mason Chapman, the first player to make the hit on Fink, so Brady Triplett will come in. Luke Ramel will hold. I think this is going to be legit. They need points on the board. Snap is back, kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 5:30 remaining on the Sean Barnett electrical scoreboard here in the third quarter, it's Copley 21, the Rough Riders 17. We'll be back right after this.
Are you looking for a fun place to grab a bite to eat and a few drinks? Then stop by Roots Pub on Spring Street in downtown St. Mary's. The kitchen is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The food menu still has all the classic favorites, but now also has some tasty new options. Roots Pub always has a game on and has live entertainment every weekend from some of the best bands around. Check out our Facebook page for a full entertainment schedule and daily food specials. Roots Pub, your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and a fun atmosphere.
All righty, the Roughriders draw within 4, 21-17 on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard. This kickoff is brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes. Brady Triplett will put the ball at the 40-yard line. Of course, Copley's middle front, waiting for that onside kick.
Just an enigma there for the officials. Just 15 minutes to know the rule or to figure out the rule.
Yeah. Triplett approaches the ball. This one's going to go into the end zone. Yep.
Brady Triplett's kickoff sails into the end zone for a touchback.
So Copley will have the football 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The hard thing about that play is I didn't see any of the Copley's players really stop.
No, not at all.
Nobody really in the area if there was a whistle blown. Clearly, nobody was standing there thinking that the play was over.
No,
as
not
he's
at all.
running down the field. It wasn't like he was being wrapped up or.
Madden's pass complete to Jalen Owens. We'll give him a gain of 9 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 1.
2nd and 1.
9 run.
Be a 1st down. Owens to the 50-yard line. I think he may, if they give him the spot of the ball, he may be just in Rough Rider territory. 1st down for the Indians.
He's got a lot of speed going left and right. Taylor Compton not able to get a good angle on him. Ooh. Ball's on the ground. Incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Pass was intended for number 11. That's Carson Manson. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Copley Indians.
Dangerous pass over the middle like that. Could have took a big hit there.
Madden, give it to Owens. Breaks a tackle, gets a 1st down. We'll give him a gain of about 12 on the play. Indians picking up big chunks of yardage.
Yeah, they sent Compton in a blitz right towards there. He kept him inside nice, but nobody's there to clean it up. This big offensive lineman for Copley able to create a huge hole on that side.
Madden flushed out of the pocket. We got a Roots Pub penalty flag on the play. That could be a hold. That may come back. Holding against the Indians. Bring it back. It'll be 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, 70 just dragging 0-0 to the ground. Pretty obvious. Watch number 70 tackle on the right side. Just pull 0-0 straight down.
It'll be 1st and 20 for the Indians. Pass right over the middle. Pass was complete to Jacob Kozlowski.
Got some comedians up here yelling, blow the whistle. Another flag on the play, Joe.
Another Roots Pub penalty flag.
An eligible receiver downfield on Copley. Yeah, definitely. Look how far down 77 was. So you can see right there in that freeze frame, he was 4 yards down the field.
Copley right now, the offense kind of shooting themselves in the foot. First down and 24. Six seconds on the play clock. They get it off. Give it to Owens.
Ball's out. Ball's out. Riders came up with it. No, actually, Copley was able to pick it back up. Wow.
Anderson Madden's pass complete to number 9, Jalen Owens.
We probably not going to do a replay here with Copley's hurry up, but I think that ball was out before Owens was down. Fortunate for Copley, he fell on it.
Second down, 19 for the Indians. Madden flushed out of the pocket, across the middle. Pass is caught by McKnight.
Ball's out again.
Now the ball's out again.
Wow.
Anderson Madden's pass complete to number 1, Andrew McKnight.
So now it's third down and 3 for the Indians.
Bring up 3rd and 3.
It's big money down for this defense. The Ace cuts money down. Oh, nice job there.
Yeah, he's going to be just short, Joe. Fourth and 1.
Yep, John Young's right there. You see him on your screen. Came up and give great support. So it'll be 4th down and 1. This is a big Ace cuts money down. Oh, mercy, my. Whew. Number 33, Relachi Childs. They'll pick up a first down.
Zach Myers, unfortunately, just not able to get under him and get him stopped.
Here he is again. Grady Hughes got lower than he did, was able to bring him down, but that's another first down.
Riders bring Jackson Ramel in. They got 4 down linemen now in the red zone. Ooh, Compton, Taylor Compton. Tackle for loss. Off the edge, unblocked.
Indians will go 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line.
Second down and goal. And we got another Roots Pub penalty flag on the play.
They're going to say false start. I think it was one of the receivers that we can't see on this replay right there on the bottom of the screen, but a lot of penalties on this drive for Copley. Sitting at 6 penalties for 40 yards so far for the game.
Quick pass. Oh. Right in and out of the hands of Logan Payton.
Bring up 3rd and goal from the 14-yard line.
So Ace cuts money down for this Rough Rider defense. Indians will send 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Anderson Madden in the gun. Rough Riders look, balls hits the ground, and they're going to the corner. And the pass is incomplete, no flag on the play. McKnight pleading his case, but to no avail.
Yeah, he definitely had a little grab on him, but didn't really stop him from reaching up and trying to catch it. You know, and he's just touching him there. I didn't see him really grabbing him or holding him back. I think that's a good no call.
So it'll be 4th down and goal.
Huge play for the Rough Rider defense. Get some pressure.
There's a flag.
False start. Wide receiver on that top of the screen there. Takes a little flinch just before the ball snapped. I think that was number 11.
So this bring up 4th down and goal from the Rough Rider 19-yard line. This is a big play for this Rough Rider defense. They need to get a stop here and get the ball back right here.
Pressure right now.
Right across the middle. Touchdown. 19-yard pass completion from Anderson Madden to Andrew McKnight.
Andrew McKnight for an Indians
Same play, I think, that they scored their first touchdown on in the night. Riders brought a blitz, one-on-one over the middle with McKnight, and he just gets behind the defender.
So on to do the point after will be Matthew Panzer. Been perfect tonight. Coming into tonight's ball game, he was 48 of 48.
Whew.
And this one is good.
Not
barely.
pretty, but
wasn't
good.
Pretty. So it's 1:13 remaining here in the third quarter on the Sean Barnett electrical scoreboard. It's the Copley Indians 28, the Rough Riders 17. They have their work cut out for them, so we'll come back right after this.
I'm Larry Gruber, longtime educator and St. Mary's wrestling coach. If you're in need for any electrical upgrades, whether big or small, for your business or home, reach out to Sean Barnett Electrical at 567-259-8343. Trying to do electrical work on your own can be shocking and painful. Wow!
Hi, I'm Sean Barnett with Sean Barnett Electrical for your home or your business, and I do support this pinch.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Already back at Grand Lake Health Systems Field, Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell, Rider Nation Station. 1:13 remaining here. This kickoff is being brought to you by Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's. And it's going to come to Trey Moore. He's to the 25 to the 30, and he'll be tackled at the 32-yard line.
Huge hit from Taylor Compton. What a block. Watch number 32 take out a little frustration on the Copley player. Boom. Good clean hit, too. Not to the head. Under the shoulder pads.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders. The ball will be placed at their own 33-yard line. 1:09 remaining. Rough Riders need a score, I believe, Zach, on this possession.
Absolutely.
Fink to the 50. And he's going to be whirled out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. Clock is stopped. Grady Hughes out there just getting in the way. Just as good as a block.
Great move from Dylan Fink.
1st and 10, Rough Riders. Caleb Schmidt up the middle.
This is one of those times, though, as the Rough Rider offense, you're a little worried about using up too much clock.
Exactly.
Down.
All right, we got a player down. Got a couple of players down. Rough Rider player down. Copley player is up. Rough Rider player still down on the field. That's Caleb. It could be. Somebody said
maybe their helmets were connected together.
Together, yeah. Huh.
Good to see nobody's hurt at the bottom of that
absolutely.
pile.
Bring up 2nd and 6 from the Indian 43-yard line.
2nd down and 6 for the Rough Riders at the Copley 43-yard line. Luke Rammel, wing right. Schmidt will
Good job.
Gets a Fowler TV first down.
Doesn't let his knee go to the ground. Keeps moving. Rider offense has looked much better in the second, really into the second quarter, into this second half. Just stopped twice in the inside the 10-yard line.
Fowler TV first down gives him a fresh set of 4 at the 34. Minerding. Yeah, that's a good thing. Just hang on to it. Sometimes you just have to eat it.
Brought down for a loss.
That's going to be the end of the third quarter here at Grand Lake Health Systems Field with the score on the Sean Barnett electrical scoreboard. It's the Copley Indians 28, the Rough Riders 17. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Are you in the need of storage space? At Spring Street Storage, we have several units to help organize your life. From 10 by 10 to 10 by 30, we have units to keep your valuables dry and clean. We offer monthly rentals and long-term discounts. Give us a call at 567-279-1536 for all your storage needs.
Hey there, Rough Rider Country. If you need a van, truck, car, SUV, motorcycle, camper, boat, or any other form of transportation, come on down to Schaff Auto Sales. I know you got vehicle needs, and I got needs too. I need to know that you got the right kind of truck to get the job done. And I need to know that you got a fun set of wheels to cruise around in. And I need to know that your kids are safe when you take them for a ride.
Thanks, Aaron High, the car guy.
I'm Aaron High, the car guy with Schaff Auto Sales. I sell cars to Rough Rider fans, because that's what I am, and that's who I care about.
Back with the final 12 minutes here in this Division III Region 10 first round game. Pull cap formation by the Rough Riders. Minerding's going to run. He can get to the 30. Nice block. Nice block by Luke Rammel. Springs him down to the 20-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds. That'll be a Fowler TV first down. We'll move the chains. Very nice. Watch Luke Rammel's block right here. Right there, nice block.
Yeah, great play from the Riders. Wondered if we we're going to see Minerding run a little bit. I would love to see a boot from him as well tonight.
Minerding's going to go up. Oh, he's got Dylan Fink right down the middle. Fink! Touchdown, Rough Riders!
And
a flag.
Well, there's still a lot of fight in this Rough Rider team. They are not going away.
Nope. Roots Pub penalty flag after the play. Nice pass right on the money. Good effort there by Fink as he got initial contact was about the 2-yard line, but he's able to spin in and get into the end zone. Personal foul, face mask. Touchdown is good. It'll be assessed on the kickoff, I would assume.
Could take it now and go for 2. Get a little bit closer. And I think 2 points right here would make it 25, which would make it a 2-score game. They're going to go for 2, Joe. So they're going to go for 2. They're going to the ball.
They haven't moved the ball though. But still at the 3. Don't they move it?
Shouldn't the ball be moved?
No, they've got to move it.
Oh, they're going to take it on the kickoff still. That should.
I guess the question now is to ask why they didn't move the football.
I guess if you know you're going to call a pass play, maybe you don't care about that extra yard.
Well, they're going to assess the penalty on the kickoff. So, but nonetheless, the Rough Riders come up with 6, and they trail by 5 with 11:40 remaining on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard. We'll step away. We'll be right back with the Rough Rider kickoff.
TSC is bringing fiber optic high-speed internet to your rural community. Power your household with upload and download speeds as high as 1 gigabit. GigaSpire technology provides blazing fast speeds and whole home coverage so you can enjoy an unrivaled online experience. At TSC, we look forward to bringing you hometown local service, saving you money, and welcoming you to the TSC Gigahood.
Did they waive it? Or they're moving forward.
All righty, we welcome you back. All right, they're going to march off the face mask penalty on the Dylan Fink touchdown.
So we were confused a little bit. We thought, why not take the penalty, take it on the 2-point conversion, get yourself a little closer. But I guess if you're Bo Fry and you're thinking that you're going to have a pass play anyway, you'd rather hear on the kickoff. You could have an onside kick right here from the Riders as well. That way, even if you don't get it, you're still, they're still at the 35-yard line.
I'll tell you, it's still kind of, to me, a short field for Copley, though. They got their hands teamed in there. Obviously, they're looking for the onside kick. We'll see what happens, and that's exactly what they did.
Offsides, I think, called on the Riders anyway. They can decline it and take the ball where it's at, or
Landon Dorsey recovered the onside kick for Copley.
Can't decline it. It's a dead ball penalty.
Oh,
so Riders got another chance at it if they want to do it again. Five-yard penalty on the Riders, so that brings it back to the 50-yard line. Pretty good onside kick. Ball went 10 yards.
Yeah, it did.
I'm not sure why the St. Mary's players weren't hitting the guys after it went 10 yards, but oh. They went at 140. Adding a little time to the clock. Some of these coaches are knocking here telling me to put it at 11:40, and I'm not.
You're not the clock keeper.
I'm not the clock keeper.
Who is the clock keeper?
We got it down there. Bill Krug did it tonight.
All right, Copley's got their hands teamed in again, expecting another onside kick by the Roughriders. Obviously, this is a chip shot to the end zone for Triplett if he wants to put it in the end zone, but Roughriders need the football back. This kickoff brought to you by Varsity Lanes, and he's going to kick it into the end zone.
Freddie Triplett's kickoff sails into the end zone for a touchback.
So Copley will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line with 11:40 remaining.
Joe, 19 first downs for St. Mary's, 13 for Copley. 336 total yards for St. Mary's, 370 for Copley. Wow. St. Mary's 151 passing yards, 185 rushing yards.
3 touchdowns passing?
Yeah.
Jalen Owens on the carry.
All St. Mary's touchdowns tonight through the air.
That'll be a first down by Copley. They'll move the chains. 1st and 10 at their own 31. Owen Ott on the stop right there. He come across, squared his shoulders, turned him to the inside, and finished with the tackle.
Got down for no gain.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Indians.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
McKnight on the reception. We'll give him a gain of about 6 on the play. It'll be, should be 3rd down and 4.
Gain of 6.
It's a huge Ace cuts money down for the Rough Riders defense here.
Ace cuts money down for this defense. Big play. Right over the middle. It goes to McKnight. Oh, and he dropped it.
Wow. Whew.
Well, I'll tell you what. Logan Payton, they picked on him all night. And all he had to do was catch that one. Oh, yeah. So the Rough Riders dodge a bullet there.
Copley's punt team comes out. Will we see a fake from Copley here? Trickery.
McKnight does the punting, and he's a pretty good athlete, so he could actually possibly run the football and throw the football. I think he has a completion or 2 on the season. Nope, he's going to punt it. It's a low punt. Trey Moore is going to get away from it. It's going to roll down inside the 25-yard line, and it will be blown dead at the 22-yard line. So the Rough Riders have a ways to go with 10:14, plenty of time on the clock on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard.
Down by 5. This is what you want as a senior, as a coach. You want the ball back with a chance to go up.
Absolutely.
Good job by the defense getting a stop there. That was
huge.
I don't want to say huge again, but everything at this point in the game is huge. Scoring, stopping them.
Absolutely. Full house in the backfield. Minerding under center. He's going to throw the football. Screen pass out to Caleb Schmidt. We'll give him a gain of about 3 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 7.
Well, it wasn't huge, but what a pass and catch from Meyerding and Schmidt. Just over a couple players there, just dropped it down in and got a few yards out of it. Meyerding's 9 for 11 for 3 touchdowns and 154 yards passing.
Ryder shift in the backfield. Give it to Caleb Schmidt, and he'll go. He'll get about three on the play.
I apologize. Meyerding's 8 for 10 passing, 129 yards. I was adding in Luke Rammel's 25-yard pass.
Luke Rammel's 25-yard pass, touchdown pass, brought back for an inadvertent whistle. Minerding quarterback sneak. I don't know about that.
It's real close.
It's going to be close, but I think he's going to be. It's going to be close.
Well, I think you go for it here.
Well, I think you do too.
Maybe another measurement. Let's watch this again. I like the call. There's nobody really, none of the big guys were up front over the middle.
There you go. You'll watch it as we will. It's going to be short. It's going to be about a foot, 18 inches short. So we'll see if the Rough Riders will go for it. This will be a big play for this Rough Rider offense. If they don't, they'll give the ball to Copley on an extremely short field. What you think, Zach?
QB sneak.
Think so?
Absolutely.
Keep it. Well,
but I can see him giving it to Schmidt as well.
Oh, my. He's first down and more. Fowler TV first down. Move the chains. Big gain right there.
Good play call. None of the big guys were on that side, too.
Polecat. Compton came in as the center. Oh.
It's like 24 hurt himself in the process of making that good tackle.
24 on the stop was Ashton Smith, and he hobbles off. He's hurt. He's laying down on the sideline. You can see him there at the top of your screen, about the 32-yard line. So it's a loss of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15. Here comes Rammel. He's got the corner and some. He'll be tackled at about the 46-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Rough Riders. Clock is moving at 7:15.
That's another one of those shifts, and Copley really didn't adjust to it, and it left the corner wide open. Great job sealing it.
Yeah, the Rough Riders continue to move the football down the field and chew up this clock. It'd be nice to score with less than a minute to go in this ball game. That would be sweet. So it'll be ball control and moving the football forward for this Rough Rider team. Ramel to the corner, and he'll run out of bounds, and there's nothing there. And he's hurt.
Should be a first down for the Riders. Great block from Caleb Schmidt again. You know, Caleb Schmidt does so much when he has the ball, but overlooked sometimes is how well he blocks. We try to point it out. Watch 38 right here. Leading the way, looking for somebody, puts a head into him. Ramel doesn't get that first down maybe if that's not a well-timed block there from Caleb Schmidt.
Meinerding throws it behind Ramel. I tell you what, excellent ball fake.
That was that boot I was looking for.
I thought Schmidt had the football. I thought he was headed right up the middle.
Oh, he should have ran that. That boot
incomplete pass will make it 2nd down and 10 for the Rough Riders.
See why he threw it, because Ramel was wide open as well, 10 yards down the field, but Meinerding had a lot of room to run it there. If he, I don't think that's the last time we'll see a boot tonight.
No.
After seeing that.
We got a Roots penalty flag on the field.
Usually a defensive holding or pass interference.
It's going to be a first down for the St. Mary's Rough Riders. I think it's going to be. Is it on the secondary?
Yeah, if we can get a replay. I don't know if we have that. It's at the bottom of the field on 54. So let's rewatch it. It was if we can watch it one more time. Bottom of your screen, 54. I think he held. No, I'm not.
Well, that's a tough one to call. They saw something we didn't. Give the ball to Ramel, and he'll get maybe a. No.
I think that ball was out. I don't think they were calling him down. Dylan Fink just potentially saved the Rough Riders season right there.
Got another player. Well, I thought he was down.
Yeah, his knee's not down.
Gain of 4, bring up 2nd and 6. Ball be placed at the Indian 31-yard line.
Gain of 4, we'll call it 2nd down and 6 for the Rough Riders. 5:55 remaining. Riders continue to hang on to the football and move it toward their end zone. Long count by Meinerding. Turn, give the ball to Schmidt. It'll be a Fowler TV first down, and and he is so close. They're
breaking these.
He is so close. So it'll be a Fowler TV first down. Sean Barnett Electrical Scoreboard says 5:28 remaining here in this football game. Caleb Schmidt is going to bust to the outside.
Right on cue.
Touchdown.
Right on cue from Joe Hurlbert. Caleb Schmidt.
That's a Salina Cycle Center touchdown for the Rough Riders.
29-28. Riders should be going for 2 here, trying to put themselves up by 3. For what it's worth, I don't think Copley has much of a kicking game.
No, I agree. So Schmidt stays in, Fink stays in. Here comes Meinerding. So the Rough Riders are going to go with 2.
This is the first time St. Mary's has led the ball game.
Yep, you're right. Fink. What's he doing?
Trying to throw it. Oh. Caleb Schmidt almost.
I'm not sure that was by design.
No, it definitely wasn't. I think Fink was trying to stretch it outside, and nothing was there, so he just turned around and trying to make something out of it.
The Eagle Lending Loan Company extra point was no good. So on the Sean Barnett electrical scoreboard, 5:04 remaining. Riders lead by 1, 29-28 with the kickoff coming. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Gibson, proud owner of Varsity Lanes since 2003. Visit Varsity Lanes for exceptional fun and mouth-watering food. Opt for our classic ham and cheese or choose from various other delectable options. Every Friday night, join Rough Rider fans in the lounge for food, drinks, and St. Mary's football. Can't make it? Takeout and delivery service is available. Varsity Lanes is your go-to spot for daily lunch specials and dinner options. Whether you dine in, take out, or opt for delivery, Varsity Lanes, locally owned and operated, and the home of state bowling champions, and where amazing dining meets fun. Tempted? Visit or call us now. Have you made the call yet?
We did.
Grand Lake Health Systems Field is the site of the Division III Regional 10 first-round playoff game where the Rough Riders have just taken the lead. This Rough Rider kickoff is brought to you by Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's. Let's see if Triplett can put it in the end zone and pin him back at the 20-yard line.
Joe, we started the game at 51 degrees. It's down to 44 degrees now.
Really? That's going to the end zone. So the Copley Indians will start at their own 20-yard line with 5:04 remaining. Plenty of time for them to score. Keep in mind, they've scored on big plays tonight, primarily through the air. Our defensive backs right now, sole priority is not to get beat deep.
And I think we need to we got to have 2 guys on McKnight.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
And keep in mind, you can't put your defensive backs 15 yards off the field because they still have running backs that can run 10, 15 yards.
Yeah, it's really tough.
So we still have 3 down linemen. The rest of the defense is 7 yards beyond the line of scrimmage or back. And we got a Roots penalty flag on the field.
Anderson Madden's pass complete to number 9, Jalen Owens. There's a flag on the field.
Well, the 2 officials are sorting it out.
We'll go get the books and bring it back. We're not sure what we got.
An eligible man downfield? Or
one score to pass along to you that I have. It's a final in Division III Region 10. Shawnee defeats Holy Name 19-10.
They call that illegal touching.
Huh?
We're not sure. Not sure what that would call. The signal was illegal touching, not illegal man downfield. But oh my!
Pass was intended for Andrew McKnight.
I think 3 Rough Riders touched that ball.
Big ace cuts money down for this Rough Riders defense. I wonder if this defensive set right here has got Copley kind of confused because normally this second line of defense is up within 7 yards of the. It's knocked away.
John Youngs. No flags.
No flags.
John Youngs made a great play on the ball there for the Riders.
Pass was intended for Jacob Koskowski.
Good pressure from Matt Murray and Cole Mullins coming in there. But John Youngs just getting a hand in there. Grady Hughes with the backup at 4th and 15, and this is your ball game, folks.
4th and 15 for the Copley Indians. 4:39 remaining.
Grady Hughes.
By Grady Hughes.
Nice play on the ball. No flags on the field, Joe. Riders are going to take over.
Riders are going to take over with excellent field position.
I tell you what, a little bit of strategy here, but 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. We're going to see 3 straight runs for sure.
I think so.
We're going to let the clock go down as much as possible. Hopefully we get in the end zone, but if we don't, we got Brady Triplett to put a three through.
Absolutely. So we're definitely in field goal range of Triplett. Full house in the backfield. Long count by Meinerding. Turn. Caleb Schmidt. Touchdown, Caleb Schmidt.
Oh, the wing tee has worn the Copley defense down. They are confused. They don't know who had the ball. And Caleb Schmidt takes it to the house.
Absolutely. Absolutely. 15-yard touchdown run by Caleb Schmidt. Second touchdown by the Roughriders on the ground tonight. The other 3 came via the air.
Riders are sitting at 414 total yards for the game, Joe.
Brady Triplett, point after is up, and it is good. So, with 4:28 remaining on the Sean Barnett Electrical scoreboard, Roughriders lead 36-28. We'll be back right after this.
TSC has streaming television services available in the Gigahood, delivered over our blazing fast fiber internet. Choose TV to fit your family's needs. Enjoy our basic package with all the local channels, or try the extended basic package with sports, news, music, and family entertainment. Download the Your TV Green app and use your Amazon Fire Stick to start watching today. Still need internet? Go to www.telcirco.com and choose the Connect Me button to complete the fiber connection form, and we'll take care of the rest.
A lot of crazy things can happen in this game of football.
Riders have scored 19 points in the fourth quarter. Copley scored 0.
Brady Triplett will have the ball kick the ball from the 40-yard line. This kickoff is being brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes. Glad to have them watching tonight from Varsity Lanes here in St. Mary's, home of the state bowling champions.
A lot of time left for Copley, 4.5 minutes.
Yep. There's time.
They're only down by 8. Need a touchdown and
Triplett
2
launches
points.
This one. Whew. Wow.
Think he's fired up or what?
What a weapon. Wow, what a weapon he has been. I'll tell you what, we've seen him really, in all honesty, his kickoffs started to get better and better and better throughout the year, but we've really seen him up his kicking game when he connected on the free kick.
Yeah.
I think that was a confidence builder for him.
3 field goals last week.
Yeah.
Such a weapon.
I'll tell you what, I don't know how the all-league standings will come out, but I'll tell you what, I think he's the best kicker in the Western Buckeye League.
I think he's the best that I've ever seen play for St. Mary's.
Yeah, I agree.
And we've had some really good kickers over the past few years.
Across the middle, it's McKnight. Breaks a tackle, gets out of bounds.
Roots Pub penalty on the play. Either hold or a face mask.
So we'll see what happens here on this Roots
saying
Pub
face
penalty
mask.
flag. Face mask where? Yeah, right there. Yep. Well,
Dylan Fink.
Seriously?
He grabbed the mouthpiece.
Oh, he did.
They're just going to say it's a 5-yarder, though, fortunately.
But it'll be a first down, so they move the chains. Rough Rider defense has to play smart defensive football and keep the ball in front of them. Madden goes back to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket. McKnight on the corner. Makes a juke move, makes another one. And he's to the 40 of the Rough Riders, to the 35-30. And he makes a cutback, and they're going to tackle him inside the 15-yard line.
They're going to hurry up, Joe.
Again, we said it, that they can strike quickly. There's still plenty of time. 4 minutes remaining in this ball game. Madden is going to run for it, and he slides down. And John Youngs will lay on him there at about the 8-yard line.
Anderson Madden, the ball carrier.
A lot of fight left in the Copley Indians.
Absolutely. 3 receivers to the left. Got a man in motion. That's Owens. And touchdown to McKnight. And here again, once again, they get it just into the end zone. Good enough for a touchdown, and there's still plenty of time in this ball game. They're not out of this.
That's a pretty good pitch and catch there. Not bad coverage. Just right out, just a perfect throw.
All right, we got a Miller Funeral Home timeout on the game. I wonder if they're going to check, see if they want to go for 2 or 1. So we'll be back. We'll find out. All right, we'll keep it here.
I would think they're going for 2.
Yeah.
They've had some extra points that haven't. Yeah, they're going to go for 2. There's 3.5 minutes left.
Now this will tie the ball game up. Oh, mercy. Well, maybe I playing's too early. Still a lot of ball left in this, a lot of time left in this ball game. So, man, that's been a bugaboo of the defense this year too. Zach, is missed tackles, and I think it drives Coach Fry nuts. I mean, they had him right here at about the 49-yard line, and they just kind of spun out of about 3 tackles and cut it back across the field. It's clear sailing.
Yeah, he's a talented player, McKnight. But
I thought,
But you got to have him wrapped up when you're that close to him.
Right.
Ball's on the ground.
Madden to the corner, and they're going to stop him. Big stop by the Rough Rider defense.
Horrible time to have a bad snap for Copley. They've had lots of close calls all night, playing with fire.
Is that big Matt Murray over there running him down, the big fella?
Absolutely. Riders got to watch their hands team now. Still up by 2. Unfortunately, 2 timeouts still left for Copley.
Yep. Did you hear me say Shawnee won?
No, I didn't. I forgot that we had a
other games
10-minute rule break. So a lot of the other games have ended, huh?
They have. Lima Senior wins. Lima Senior is going to win. Shawnee won. That's a final, 19-10. Coldwater won 48-0 over Covington. Anna won over Deer Park 54-15. Minster is trailing Lehman Catholic 44-34. This kickoff return is being brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes. Of course, the hands people are in for the Rough Riders. Lone setback is Trey Moore. He stands at his own 25-yard line. So we'll see how this is going to shake out. Rough Riders have got to recover this thing first. So we'll see. It's imperative for this judge down here on the 40, this line judge, to keep an eye on the offsides. That's his job. They're going to go. Yeah, and he caught it. There's a Roots penalty flag on the field, and it's going to go against Copley. So they're going to move this one back.
It's a dead ball. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty and a re-kick. Wasn't the most egregious offsides watching that replay.
No.
I think they're going to call it on maybe 4 up here, but and 33 right behind them, but I mean, just barely.
I don't know. That's too close to call for me.
So the penalty then gets you kick off from the 35-yard line. He's got to kick it. He doesn't go back there, then anybody can go back there.
Coaches down below, as we see Bo Fry and Nick Yale, saying it's going to go to the other side. Here comes the onside kick. This one's going right up the middle.
Oh, he's hit before 10 yards, but
is that Compton?
Didn't matter. Logan.
Look, if we can replay this one back.
Taylor Compton.
Taylor Compton got smoked. But I'll tell you what, good concentration on the football.
Watch this. I think they hit him before. Yeah, he's at the 9-yard line. They shouldn't have.
He's up in the air, and they.
Yeah, well, I guess they hit him after he touched it. That's okay.
Right. That's a good job. He hung on to that
2 weeks in a row
for dear life. Absolutely.
Saw it last week against Elida, and here we go.
It'll be first down and 10 for this Rough Rider ball club. The ball is placed at their own 46-yard line. Full house in the backfield. Turn, give the ball to Schmidt, and he'll dive forward. We'll give him a gain of about 4 on the play. We'll call it second down and 6. Clock continues to run. 3:10. You see it on the lower right-hand portion of your screen. Under 3 minutes to play. Caleb Schmidt, spin move, keeps his legs moving. So he'll be close to a first down. I think he's going to be about a yard short, so we'll call it third down and 1. Copley has 2 timeouts left. The Rough Riders have 2 timeouts as well. Third and short for this Rough Rider ball club. Turn. And I don't think he's going to make it. He's going to be short. Should be a. Well, no timeout is being called.
Yeah,
Copley
called a timeout.
Copley called timeout. We're going to take a quick Miller Funeral Home timeout. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Ace Cuts Barbershop, a locally owned and family-oriented shop. Our professional team consists of Chase, Scotty, and Jake, and we strive for perfection in every haircut. It's also more than just cutting hair for us. We build great relationships and friendships with everyone that walks through our doors. So come in and see Chase and the crew at 1649 Salina Road, St. Mary's. Let's go Riders!
All righty, welcome you back to Grand Lake Health Systems Field. Joe Hurlbert alongside my partner, Zach Farrell.
Riders going to go for it, 4th and 1, Joe. So just be too much of a risk for a field goal here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 1:53 remaining in the ball game. This is a big first down for this Rough Rider team. Big. Long count by Minerding, under center. Quarterback sneak. He's got the Fowler TV first down and some. Give him a gain of about 2 on that quarterback sneak. So we'll move the chains. Copley has 1 timeout left.
77 for the Riders. Just great job moving the pile. Everybody up front. Xander Post.
Kalon Baker, Cooper Glass, Xander Post, Savion Murphy, LJ Ruane. 1st and 10, full house in the backfield. Minerding letting the clock run down. You're down to 3. Get it off.
Timeout called for,
we got it.
Bo Fry.
What do they do that to
Minerding, it was on 1, so he couldn't switch it to black with his O-line not knowing that. So the coach wasn't giving them the play. That was a check with me, I think. So they're seeing how they're lining up and then calling a play.
Well, let's pick up the pace a little bit.
Yeah.
My heart can't take this stuff. Gee whiz, I thought not a 5-yard penalty, delay a game, but nonetheless, penalty is called, or not a penalty, I'm sorry, timeout is called by the Roughriders. So they'll have one timeout remaining, as I mentioned, so does Copley. So 1:11 remaining in the ball game. It's been a pretty good ball game, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. We've been fortunate to have, this will be the 5th week of a great ball game. Van Wert, Shawnee, Elida.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Roughriders. Clock will start on the snap. 1:11 remaining. A trip to Medina in week number 2 of the Division III Region 10 playoffs on the line for the Roughriders.
QB sneak.
Meinerding on the sneak. And Copley's going to call their last timeout. So let's tell you what. This is a Miller Funeral Home timeout. We'll take a quick one. We'll be right back.
The St. Mary's Memorial High School Alumni Foundation is proud to support St. Mary's athletics. We invite you to become a member of the Alumni Foundation by checking out our website at www.mhsaf.com or checking us out on Facebook. Good luck, Riders.
Go see Eagle Loan Company in Salina when you need a little extra. Loans made easy, payments made affordable, loans subject to credit approval. Conditions apply.
All righty. 2nd down, we're going to call it 7. 1:06 remaining. A trip to Medina on the line for this Rough Rider Ball Club and to go to week number 2 of the high school football playoffs in Region 10 of Division III. A 1st down here will seal the deal. Second down.
They're in victory formation, Joe.
Seriously? Well, maybe. Well, there is one.
I guess, 40 seconds.
So they got 40 seconds to run off another. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad they don't put me in charge of clock management.
I didn't realize it either.
So they'll let the play clock run down as far as they possibly can. In about 20 seconds, that will leave about 22 seconds on the game clock, and that'll do it. That should do it. And that's going to be it. 28 seconds remaining, 40 seconds left on the play clock. This ball game is over, and the Rough Riders will win it by a score of 36-34. Rough Riders run their record to 8-3 on the season. Copley ends their season 7-4. The Rough Riders now will move on to round number 2. I think this will now be the Division III Regional 10 quarterfinal game at Medina. And if everything shakes out, people have asked me as I come up to the press box, will we be there? We will be there as long as Spectrum is not there. Of course, Keep in mind, we explained this earlier, maybe last year, is that Spectrum has the sole rights to this tournament. And if they happen to show up at the press box to do the game, everybody else is eliminated from doing the game. So we will know early part of next week, and then we'll be able to pass it along on our...
We'll announce on Facebook.
Announce it on our Facebook, but hopefully we'll be able to make that trip to Medina.
Don't forget next week, also on Saturday, the Rider Talk, Veterans Talk. Talk to Justin Chisholm at halftime about that. It's going to be a great show. Christy Wibbler, daughter of First Lieutenant Ralph Dennings, talking about World War II and his stories. Don Martindale from Korea.
And I believe, did you guys mention about the 2 tickets?
Yeah,
you mentioned about the 2
Yankee
tickets?
Doodle. The cool thing about that, I left out at halftime. There's a photo. There's a photo where he's standing in front of the Yankee Doodle plane, Richard Bouchon.
Right.
And
he's
it's right there. The photo's right there on the and
he's 102
logo.
years old. He still works at the museum, and 2 tickets can be won to visit the museum out in Arizona to possibly get a chance to talk to Richard Bouchon in the museum. But nonetheless, the Roughriders win this one. This was a hard-fought ball game. Let's take a break. This post game is brought to you by our Fellowship of Christian Athletes. We'll take a break, hear from them folks, and then we'll be right back.
Oglaze Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or OglazeEquipmentRental.com or just call 419-394-7883. Oglaze Equipment Rental.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Alrighty, back at Grand Lake Health Systems Field, you see the 2 teams gathered together and kneeled for a time of prayer of this hard-fought football game here at Grand Lake Health Systems Field. Of course, the Riders win it 36-34. When the Roughriders took the lead in the 4th quarter, that was the first time in the ball game that the Roughriders had the lead. And then, of course, as we mentioned, we had thought things were pretty much a sealed deal. But Copley, as explosive as they are, came back with a nice pitch and catch, and McKnight took it down inside the 15, and they were able to score quickly. And then we had ourselves another ball game. So I tell you what, when you look at the Roughriders, let me see. They have I don't think they had a turnover.
No.
Did they have a penalty?
Neither team had a turnover, Joe. They did have a penalty. They had 5 penalties for 30 yards.
But
Copley had 10 penalties for 80 yards.
Okay. I know the Roughriders, they didn't seem like they had a lot.
No.
You know, and you can have penalties that stick out to you. I didn't see any penalty that stuck out, even though you don't want to have them.
No, one of them was on a kickoff that didn't really make a difference.
Nope, didn't make any difference. So the Roughriders. Well, let's take a quick look at the statistics, and we'll wrap this one up.
St. Mary's had 26 first downs to Copley's 17. Total yards, St. Mary's 427 to Copley's 462. St. Mary's was 10 for 13 passing for 3 touchdowns. When's the last time we said that?
Never.
I don't think in Roughrider Rider Nation Station history have we ever said the Riders were 10 for 13 with 3 passing touchdowns. 149 total passing yards for St. Mary's. For Copley, 14 for 27, 14 completions on 27 attempts, 4 touchdowns through the air, 328 yards through the air. Rushing, St. Mary's 58 rushes for 278 yards. Copley, 24 rushes for 134 yards. St. Mary's did have 1 fumble, but it was not lost. No fumbles for Copley. Sacks, just 1 sack for Copley for -2 yards. Tackles for loss, St. Mary's had a couple for -6 yards. Penalties, St. Mary's 5 penalties for 30 yards. Copley 10 penalties for 80 yards. Third down conversions, St. Mary's was only 4 for 13 on third down. We don't have 4th down conversion numbers, but St. Mary's had quite a few really nice 4th down conversions, including a touchdown pass and a couple of QB sneaks. Copley 5 for 10 on third down conversions. That number changed drastically in the second half. The Rider defense stepped up and got it done. 1 punt for St. Mary's for 38 yards, 2 punts for Copley for a total of 75 yards. Average drive start for St. Mary's, the 41-yard line. Copley, the 20-yard line. Time of possession for St. Mary's, 29 minutes and 39 seconds. Copley, 14 minutes and 54 seconds. Aiden Meyerding, 9 for 12 for 124 yards and 3 touchdowns. Luke Ramel, 1 for 1, 25 yards. Should have had another touchdown. Should have had a touchdown for Luke Ramel on that pass. That was stopped on that inadvertent whistle. Caleb Schmidt, 33 rushes for 176 yards and 2 touchdowns. Very quiet in the first half and everything but in the second half. Huge runs for Caleb Schmidt. You'd love to see that as your senior here on your home field for the final time. Dylan Fink, 11 rushes for 54 yards. Luke Ramel, 7 rushes for 28 yards. Receiving, Dylan Fink, 3 catches for 34 yards. Luke Ramel, 2 catches for 59 yards. Caleb Schmidt, 2 catches for 24 yards. For Copley, Anderson Madden, 14 for 27, 324 yards and 4 touchdowns. Jalen Owens rushes, 15 rushes for 89 yards. Ralakai Child, 7 rushes for 39 yards. Anderson Madden, 2 rushes for 6 yards. We didn't talk about it, but apparently Copley's running back was out with an injury or something. Some reason he was out of the lineup. Bryce
Martin. We didn't see him at all. So
we didn't see him at all, yeah.
So they were without their starting quarterback and without their starting running back.
Yeah.
That's a lot of total offense out of your offense.
Copley was very impressive. They looked a lot better tonight than they did ever to me on film this week. They have nothing to hang their heads about, and unfortunately they got a long ride back to Akron to think about it. But they were a good team, and they could have won this game easily. Absolutely. We saw a couple deep passes that were dropped. This game could have gone either way, but I'm glad for the Roughriders that they got it done tonight and that we were able to see the Riders and the seniors get a victory here on their final game at their home field.
Well, I encourage you to watch Rules of the Game this week with Zach and Bill Crew because the entire program will probably be on the touchdown that was called back with the inadvertent whistle as they huddled at the 7:25 mark in the third quarter for about 15 minutes to decipher what was to take place. But nonetheless, it was an excellent ball game by both ball clubs. Fortunately, the Roughriders were able to hang on and win it 36-34. I want to thank our entire Rider Nation station crew for tonight's work. Justin Chisholm, John Boyd, Doug Spencer, Ross Henshin, Dave Weilbacher, and, of course, Rich Spencer. We want to thank all them fine folks. Once again, the Riders win it. And Logan Yelton. You know what? When we came up, I didn't see you, Logan. So, sorry, Logan. Sorry, Logan.
He's right on his time.
Absolutely. So, once again, the final score. The Roughriders win it 36-34. There he is, right there.
Look at that.
And
trailer time.
So, Riders win it 36-34. We'll know if we're going to Medina. If we are, we'll be there to bring you all the game next week as the Roughriders go into the regional quarterfinal game with Medina next week up near, what is it, Akron area?
Near Akron, yep.
Near the Akron area. So thanks for joining everyone. For my colleague Zach Farrell, I'm Joe Hurlbert. Until next week, so long, everyone. I like that. That was a good shot.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.